Darkness hungered for our world. Its evil titans led armies without limit. Mortals alone could not win this war. We fled to the heavens, hoping that the legend was true. That in times of peril, new titans would rise. Heroes to help us rebuild and to lead our strongest against the dark. We must forge new alliances, but if the dawn is ever to come, the Titans must rise once more.
Alright. Whoops. Welcome, DOT Gamers, to another episode of Dawn of the Titans. Today I'm going to be doing a regular stream, quote-unquote, regular stream, pulling some event token relics. And it is DOT Casual Fridays. It is still Friday where I live. We have 1 hour and 13 minutes left until it turns legally into Saturday. Gotta check these real quick. Well, actually, I can't do those ones. Those are too much. I'm gonna go ahead and collect that. Before we pull some event relics and stuff, I will be playing with one of my favorite Titans, the Archmage, Everdor, the Poison Panther Titan, with the Archmage staff. Which is not officially an Archmage staff stream, but it is pretty much up there. So what I could probably do is, I was thinking about replacing this with something like Lucky Clover or Tesseract. So I'll probably put that event relic thing in here. So I have 6 tokens right now. So hold on, music background real quick. And then we're going to pull 6. There is more tokens that I haven't gotten in this event, so I'll get more going along. So hopefully we get some luck. Contain 4 event exclusive combat relics that boost the drop rate of souls for each victory's battle. Kaboom! Oh, what? Oh my goodness. OMG. Oh, can you believe this? The first one. I have to take a picture of it real quick. Can you guys believe that? It's a 4-star on the first pull. No freaking way. Here we go, another one. Kaboom! Splash! It's a 1. I don't mind a one star one here, 2 or 3. You know, when there's a 4-star, but as long as I don't get a 4-star in all ones, that's pretty. You know. Okay, here we go. Kaboom! And it's another 1. Okay, so we've had our fun with the 1-stars now. Okay, we've had our fun. Come on now. You know you want to give it to me. Something other than the 1-star. Come on. Kaboom, boom, boom. Splash lights. It's another 1. Oh. And boom, shakalak. It's a 2. Thank you for not giving me all 1s after the 4-star. Nice. And last but not least, and not last because there'll be a few more. It's another 1. Oh, isn't that something else? So I got a total of. I got a 4-star. I got 1, 2, 1, 4, 1, 2, and 4 1s all together. So let's see if we can this guy over here. See if he has any good stuff for me to. Well, we have to go over here this one first. Well, I could go ahead and just put all of it at once or one at a time. What do you guys think? I do the 1-star first? I think I should do the 1-star first. Get rid of thems. So we do 56 pure battle. Now, I was thinking to myself, I was like, okay, Vintage told me how to do Discord, and how to make it work for the stream because I haven't been able to make it work. The only problem I realized is that I could put my Discord on this other device I have, but what I went and did. Guess what I went and did? I had this plan, right? So I put a different email in the other device. I erased it completely and I put a different email. But I realized after I had done that I can't have my Discord account underneath that email. So my Discord's in the same device I stream with currently. Wait, I think though maybe it was on the other one. Oh, I know. I had the iPad, which I was logged in before I got the Galaxy S21. I could do it that one. So just think about, guys. I'm gonna have some guests on Discord, not this stream, but in a couple streams. Probably at least I'm gonna probably try to get them for the Neplis show one. I'm gonna be doing a Neplis showcase. It might end up being 2. It might be one leveling, and I probably won't finish. And then after Conquest, I'll do that late. I just can't keep up, man. Oh, look, I got a 3-star relic. Sweet. So I'm 5,176. So far, we're ranking 5, so we're going to get a 30 Neplis. Now, what happened there? What's happening there is I'm going to get a level 1 Neplis in the event. So it doesn't make any sense for me to level that one up from 1 when I can level up the other one that's already leveled up to, I think it was 30. We could possibly even get a 40. So that's pretty cool right there. don't make no sense. No sense at all. And I know it's like a late showcase. I know, I understand that, I do. But, and that's why sometimes what I try to do is, even though it's early in the morning, I try to do the Titan showcases right after the event is done, without delay, so that way it's close to the event as possible. But what also is a factor is that the showcases of each brand new Titan or reskilled Titan or the new relics is going to be documented. So anybody have any questions about that Titan will be able to go ahead and get themselves some information. Oh yeah. It actually said we're getting so close to summer, like it's 1 month away, and it said that it was raining. I went out there and it smelled like it kind of rained, but it didn't really rain per se. It was more like sprinkles, but it felt like dampness in the air, like it had just done it. But Google had told me it was raining, so when I went out and I was like, oh. Nah, it wasn't. It had sprinkled and was done. It was like 5 minutes probably. 5 minutes later, sprinkle. So we're at 540, 100 more to the next reward. Nice. I don't know. I took the vaccine shot today, and it gave me this energy boost, which they said is unusual. Because it usually makes you tired. But I was tired when I went in. And I still had tiredness to a... There's like several different tiredness, you know? It's... There's one where you're yawning. There's one where your eyes are tired only. There's one where... there's all sorts of tiredness. So here we go to another one. We got the 1-star done. So I'm going to do the 1s first, and then the 2, and then the 4. Hey, Christian Woods, welcome to Stream Chat. Haven't seen you in Stream Chat in a long time. Oh yeah. You missed the Nadia stream. Christian Woods. It was Speaker Face, which I get mixed up with you a lot, and he has a heavy accent. When I put the Bluetooth in, I can understand him, though. I put the Bluetooth on. But, yeah, we were doing Discord, and then we found out that, get this, no one else could hear us. And it was me, Vintage, and Speakerface 13, and, who else did the other one? Nadia. But Nadia was streaming, so everybody heard him, and everybody thought, oh, he's just talking. So if you guys go watch Nadia, Downtime's Nadia, oh yeah, you'll see. And Vintage goes into the chat, and he tells us in the stream chat, I can't hear you guys either. Because he checked. So we were having a discussion, a really good discussion, and nobody heard it. We had some ideas we were throwing around of Titans and builds, and then Christian Wood says, "Oh, sweet, I would have loved to be part of this." And then Christian Wood also said he finished the event. It finished as in you got, I think it's 26k souls, right? Damn, what do you? Oh yeah, you're the one that buys the packs. Oh yes, you buy the packs the first day, and today's the second day. For me, it's the second day. So 26k is the last one. Do you have any of these relics leveled? Do you have the eunuch doll? I got that one. That one's leveled. I got the Hornifrit. That's leveled. I got Solar Master Energy. That one is leveled. This is a brand new. This one here is brand new. So obviously I don't have a level because I didn't finish it yet. This one is not new, but the synergy effect I think is new. And Chris Wood says not yet. What did you get? Did you get anything leveled in here? I mean, like, did you have Sky Shackles? Which I don't understand. Heartseeker, I do understand a few here because it stands for Booster Titans. For Ranger, I do understand that part. So, also, a tip, guys, I was thinking about doing a video about this particular pack, and I did start to do a video, but then I stopped myself because I didn't fully understand it. Now, I do understand it. I did buy the pack. I do have everything in here. So, there is a more explaining, but kind of I did it real fast because I didn't want to be, because I want to get the points in because I'm behind on my schedule of points that I give myself. And I also haven't done the minimum either. So in this pack is Elzar. You get him at level 20. Ishkard, you get level 20. Prometheus Fire, you get it at level 1, but it's a 4-star. 2 flame tokens, which I just pulled. Titan Soul, 4-star, and a 3-star, which will help me level up Neplis. I'm going to say that 100 Portal Stones, but I still have some of those Portal Stones left. And the reason I wanted to get this was the Elzar Heirloom. Okay, so check this out. The Elzar Heirloom is actually not meant for this event, although it does have some kind of boost. It is not the ultimate thing. So, in case you were wondering, there is this event in the past called the Loki event, which is boosters for infiltrators. Now this, see, these are the 2 times I got the Elzar 20 and Ishkar, which are next to each other. Check this out. Magatar. It fits all fire infiltrators. At first, though, I was talking with the Gaming the Dark Side and some other people. We had some pictures, and before I went and got it, and I had the opportunity to actually get it, so I went and got it. It says only Titan Fire damage, 20% boost Flame Souls receive, which is max when you first get it, and Titan Health, which I have to level up to get there. But it only fits Fire Infiltrator events, which is kind of weird why they would put that in an event. I do understand that the same Flame Souls are the same, but no Infiltrator is giving a boost at all. Check this out. 1.2 bonus souls for 4-star Rangers, 1.1 for 3s, and the rest of them, Odin is a Ranger, Neplis, Odin, Necromancer, Crystals, Menavir, Everdor, all 1.4. Those are all Rangers. So, in the past Loki event, there was a boost to Rangers, and if you had a fire, it was a boost to Infiltrators in the Loki event. So if you had this Elzar, and you had a Fire Infiltrator, and you had the Elzar Heirloom, you could get a bigger boost. So let's say they didn't have any Infiltrators that were Fire. They were 1.4, but all Infiltrators, including the Fire ones, were 1.2. With the Heirloom stacked on top of the 1.2, I think, hear me out, it would be 2.2 boost, which would be not enough yet still. So what we have to do is we would have to wait. I have to wait for an event. Oh, okay. So what I have to do is I have to wait for an event where a Fire Infiltrator is a 1.4 boost. And with my calculations, with Gaming the Dark Side, he says it would be a 1.7 with the Heirloom. It might be lower than that. It might be, hold on, let me think. That's a 1. I'm thinking 2, if it was a 1, I'm thinking 2.6. Yeah. But a 2.2 still is better than 1.4. So, And I'm going to test that theory out when a fire infiltrator event does come around, and these fire infiltrators are a booster. And I'm thinking, though, in the long run, but only here and there, every so often, I'll get my money back tiny bit after tiny bit. I just want to put that up, Benny, because it is kind of like a misguiding that people are thinking they're going to get a 20% boost to the boosters. No, they're not. You're only going to get it for the fire one. So, with this dude right here, there is no boost at all for Magatar, but with this on, it does give a 1.2. So, it's like I said, it's not for this event. It is for a fire infiltrator event, or even if there is any boost at all for a fire infiltrator, and then you stack that on top of this, it would be better. But right now, it's not. So, I will also be streaming that once it does happen, so keep that in mind if you're watching right now and you're listening, that probably a month away, maybe a month and a half, maybe 2, I'll get some of my money back. Yeah, but it is misguiding, so if you're watching this, make sure, and I'm thinking about doing a YouTube video about it, just a straight fact, no, what do you call it? No negativity, just a straight fact of what it is, you know. That's pretty much what I want to do. Okay, let's go back to my man, Everdor. Christian Wood says, I literally just finished like 20 minutes ago. Oh, I had skimmed through your remark, Christian Woods, and I thought you said you had finished in 20 minutes. And I was like, damn, that's like a personal record. That's like, that would probably be like an all-time record if you did it in 20 minutes. Can you just imagine? You're not even halfway through a movie, or you watch 2 songs and then you're like, okay, I'm done with the event. What do I do for the rest of the time? Nothing. He's over there. No, we're gonna do that one because that one's too slow. Do I need... I don't need any resources right now. I'm full. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just, just a fact check type thing. What I really want to do, though, is I really want to do the video where it shows that it's actually going to save me money or save anybody that gets... I wish I could, fast forward to the fire infiltrator event and then show buddy the fact of, seeing is believing, I could be wrong, though. I could be wrong. We could be like, we're never going to get a bigger than a 1.4 boost off of this, But I'm thinking, though, it's got to be a fire infiltrator event. And then, of course, though, I did get 2 prestige foods, which I will save them for last because they're level 20. I'll get rid of the 1 stars for prestige for Nepal's stream. So the Nepal stream, I'm planning on trying to prestige as much as possible. I haven't counted yet, and I was just trying to do stuff of life and also points in the event before I go look and testing this relic out. I mean, people are mad because it's misguiding when they buy it. It doesn't say it's not going to give you a bigger than 1. People think they're going to get a bigger than 1.4, but they're not. You're not going to get a bigger one in this event. A different event, yeah, maybe, possibly, most likely. We've done the math, and yeah, it will. Then sometimes it's tricky. They have the flame souls, right? So, and then sometimes they'll change the soul name up so that during a fire event it's a different soul. I think there's 2 or 3 different, 2 or 3 different souls of each element. It might be just 2 of each, but I don't think more than 3 though. You know, I could probably like start documenting that and see how many different souls there are. Because people go with the moment. You know, they go with the moment when it's a strategy game. We should all be planning ahead of time. You know? Because how do you think I got these Titans Prestige so high that I have? Because I planned ahead of time. I've been waiting. I've been like trawling and waiting, and then boom! I got all these bad boys, and I didn't think they were going to be as good as they were. And I happened to get lucky on a meta where they're like, bam, these things are so good. These are good Titans. Probably will be for quite some time. And the stream chat, Christian Wood says, if they offered it, they should have made the expectation. What does that mean? Expectation. I don't know what you mean by that. It's fancy words. That's fancy talk. And then Awesome Bird, welcome to stream chat. He says, I've got 12k GG save. Hopefully they offer more single choice 5 stars like the staff, and I don't really need the newest DG Titans because they'll always come out eventually. If you're willing to wait that long, yes. But like I said, a lot of people play this game and they live in the moment. They don't live 2 years away or a year away, you know. I do live in the moment, and I make sure that I get everything in the moment, so that way ahead of time I can all get that, you know. Like if I just completely skip an event, I get so bored. You know. Except for today, like I took that shot though, and it made me not want to grind. It's kind of like when I drink beer. I don't want to play video games. I just want to go out and wander around and talk to people, whatever. Ooh, a 4-star relic. That's pretty nice. And then Christian Wood says, expectation, not expectation. Ossenberg says, I'm hoping that in the next update they actually add a new event. I'm getting bored of Assault and Tow. What about Conquest? Are you getting bored of Conquest? Oh yeah, and by the way, we're supposed to a lot of new players are coming in and they want there's this relic called the Staff. Remember though, last time there was a relic called the Staff of Iron, which is rage spells, and I told everybody, I said, you know, you're gonna think like, oh, it's gonna come out eventually. Eventually has not come around for a very long time. So the staff, we're asking us YouTubers. I don't think they'll listen to me though. Yeah, I'm a little tired. So us YouTubers are asking you devs to please put it in an event. However you want to do it, put it in an event. Make an event about the Staff of Iron. But there's a lot of new players that would love to get their hands on this staff. I'll show you right now what it is, just in case you don't know what it is. Yeah, you never know. You know, like I could say the relic and people don't understand what I'm talking about. I think I have two of a lot of those staffs. I don't know if I have two of the rage ones though. I just call the Staff of Rage. It's Staff of Iron though. Going down, more. It's down here somewhere. What are you? Yeah, what? Well, where? It's still further. It's further away than we thought. Yep. How many actually are looking forward to event to try to get the Staff of Rage? Anybody in this watching right now? If you are pre-watching this event, because different time zones on some good players, comment below. Let me know. Let the devs know that you want the Staff of Rage in an event soon. So I don't have 2 staff of rage. Other staffs I do. But I only have 1, so we're asking the devs to please put this in the event. And guys, ask kindly, you know. Please ask kindly. Put this in the event. I don't know exactly what event it would categorize in. Because it can fit almost anything. Actually, so... Ossenberg says, I wouldn't mind another Staff of Rage. See? I have found out, though, that with the staff with rage spells, certain types on defense, like, for instance, Growthor, right? It works really well on Growthor. I know, I was like, huh? But I tried it one time, and the guy told me, he's like, what did you just do? Man, you just made it really harder. I told him, I said, I put the magic wizard staff on there. And he's like, what are you talking about? Nonsense. It's like, oh no. Now the magical wizard staff is called the Archmage staff. That's the staff of all staffs. That is like the white wizard, you know. He's like, I come back now at the turn of the tide. Gandalf the Grey? That's what they used to call me, but now I am the white wizard. And I come to you at the turn of the tide with the Archmage staff. I just made that up. And then Christian Wood says, yeah, they did last Staff Rage and the event was Finish Plus. Yes, and I told people this. I said, I have a feeling, you know, it's not going to come around for a while. Because you know how long I waited to get the staff? I waited probably a year. And you could see how I have 2 of a few. They come around more often than Staff Rage. So I don't know if I did that event, though. I probably could have had 2. I don't know if I finished that event. I probably did most of it, but not finished. I don't know. That was a while ago. And we have another Millstone reward. We have a 15... Now, I thought, though, because I had done a blog, and I had thought that these were Rangers, and this would give a 1.1 boost. They put a champion. But still, it will be added to my my fusing food for, you got it, Neplis. Woohoo! I need every ounce of XP that I can get to try to get her up as fast as possible for that stream we're going to be doing. And also Ossenberg says he's also bored of Conquest. Ah. I need it. I utilize every single event. What happens though when the new relics stop coming in, right? What happens then? Is everybody going to be like, it's the same thing over and over again? Yeah. Just mark my words, guys. You complain about all these brand new relics and all these reskilled titans and stuff. What happens though when they put their foot off the gas and they stop putting all these brand new and wonderful things? What happens then? Probably going to complain even more. There's nothing in this event. There's only prestige food. That's it. I'm just saying. I've seen this happen before, and I've seen a lot of people complaining about because there's so many new things, and then of course we have a lot of people coming in just for that as well. They're joining. And then we had one guy quit, and he was so dedicated to quitting, he posted on a social media network. Get this, so somebody convinced him, or maybe he bought something and he didn't get a refund. I don't know. It was something that really took this guy out. So what did he do? He took all his 4-star Titans and fused them into 3 stars. Then he took all his 5-star relics and fused them into like 3 stars or other relics. So that way, nobody could get into the account and use it. All the good stuff. Oh yeah. I'm like, what the is this guy thinking? And I bet you, though, it was a free-to-play because you know us pay-to-play players, right? We wouldn't do that shit. It's like throwing away money. I have seen, though, on another game, someone do that. Get this. The guy did it because over payment issues. Yeah. He went on a third-party website, and he had this money, and he thought it was, what do you call it? It's a different money from a different country, so the rates were different. You know, the, what do you call it? Like, his money, when he turned it over, that money, it was more. He thought it was more. And then the game went and charged him. And he's in a different country. They charged him in American dollars. So he did the same thing, but it's a totally different game, right? You know what happened because he's a YouTuber? He ended up coming back. He had two accounts. One had everything on, and the other one, he had done the same thing. He had, like, deleted everything. He had put everything into other stuff. You know, made sure no one could get into it. And he ended up coming back to the account and building it back up and spending the money again. And I'm just, like, shaking my head like, my goodness, what is going on with these people? Throwing away money. Then he comes back a couple months later and spends more money to get back where he was before. And he was on YouTube the whole entire time he did it. Oh, yeah. And you know why he came back? He came back because he was streaming like Resident Evil, and it just wasn't getting as many views. All his subscribers were there for that game. They weren't there for Resident Evil. And so in order for him to build back his subscribers and his views, and he lived off of YouTube. They paid him. He's a big-time YouTuber. I don't know if you guys know Worthy Prince. Big-time Worthy Prince, man. We're talking about, like, he buys all his food, his rent, with YouTube money. Oh, yeah. Cha-ching. And get this, he spends a lot of money, hundreds of pounds on the game from money he gets from YouTube. Yeah, he has huge income from YouTube. Yeah, I mean, he could get more views and stuff through Resident Evil, but he would have to build over time. He would have to get those people to find out that he was, and then he would have to do something to entice them to switch from the YouTuber that they picked over to him. And people knew him as, you know, this one game, and they didn't know him as the other game. So then Christian Wood says, yeah, that is so dumb, I would never do that. Me neither. You know what I would do, though, is if I quit, I would sit on the account, and I would make sure that I had the password and stuff, but I wouldn't fuse everything away like that one guy did. I didn't even watch the whole thing through because it literally hurt me. I'm going, and then some of the Titans, you're like, no, not that one. No, don't do it. And then he was speeding up the video, right? Oh my goodness. I've seen it happen before. It's not anything new. I'm wondering though, could it have been the one, the only chance? Now, I don't think he's even that stupid. Chance wouldn't do that, would he? I mean, I would have put it past him, but I don't know. I think it was a nobody. I don't think it was like somebody very popular. It just makes you wonder, you know? It makes you wonder. And then Ossibird says, I'm only missing the Staff of Storms and Staff of Despair. Oh, yeah. I love the Staff of Despair will help you win battles because all those, especially with, like, hell, you know? Oh, yeah. We got to 6,500. And I'm adding more Porter Stones. Yay! And I have 6 of those left. I think this is the last 1-star. Even with the staff Archmage, the PP is so fast. The Archmage staff off. I remember when I first started, all these boosters, like, I don't know if you guys know this, the Archmage staff boost spells. I mean, the only way it would be like 2 or 3 relics boosting spells, like the staffs would do it. But now, we have Titans that boost spell, or we have, and then we have, you could just like put relic after relic. I wish, like, as a grinder, I wish I had the time to do 3 sets of builds, because I got the relics. So let's say with Neplis, right? This is what I would do just to see what I would do. Nothing but relics that boost fireball spells, or avalanche, fireball, whatever you want to call those things, right? Then I would do one where it does nothing but boost Grenadiers. And then I think, though, if you prestige high enough, you get Omega Grenadiers. That would probably be a mixture. That would probably be regular Grenadiers and Omega Grenadiers. So it would be half and half. You could just, like, there's so many different ways you could do it now. And then to get this, you could even do this. You could test and see if those guardian things on Neplis, right? To see if they can get a Titan build. You just do nothing but Titan relics and see if you can win the battle with only Neplis and those, But I just don't have enough time to do a showcase like that, right? I scroll through all the relics and do three sets of builds over and over again. And I definitely don't have time to get 2 Titans ready for a stream and then place 2 different builds on each. But I'm just saying that would be the ultimate telltale of what's going on. Nobody does that, though. Nobody shows the whole all sets. We have 2 here. I've always wanted to do that, though, but then when I finally got the relics, I'm like, I can't grind the event out and do a 5-6 hour stream. It would take forever, though. Yeah. So, like, with growth, Neplis, with Everdor, this guy right here, to find this build, I didn't even, when I stream showcase him, I didn't find this build. This build was able to help me take down huge Titans. Huge high prestige, See this build right here? I did switch this out recently, though. And I had this over here. So I'm thinking about putting a Lucky Clover on, because you have the Titan and Troop Armor Piercing. You have the element of resist, so they don't die as easier when they're fighting somebody like, let's say, Benevera. But I had this other one on here worked pretty well. But not a Prestige 10. And I was also going up against a really good Benevera Prestige 10. So this one here I had on there. So with the Archmage staff or this other 5-star bow, I was able to take down Prestige 7, 8, and sometimes even 9, Prestige 9 Benevere on auto. All I did was have to keep Everdor alive with this particular build. But then I tried out a Prestige 10, and it was a really good build, and I didn't even kill half the troops. I was like, oh, yeah, no. Yeah, Staff and Spare is the one with the skeletons, right? Yeah, 2 Staff and Spares are pretty nice. Yeah, and that guy quitting and doing all that, that's not what... I don't want anybody to do that. And then, I also heard Shark says he's going to come back, and I've been telling everybody on stream for the longest time, and people thought I was trying to tell him to quit. Quite the opposite. Quite the opposite. Shark can be very influenced after a while, and hopefully, though, if he comes back, that will entice other people to come back. So, Shark, if you're listening, get your ass back in the game. Pronto. ASAP. Now. You are missing out on so much fun. I've tried, like I said, I've tried, no, there's nothing that beats this 3D game. Am I full? Oh, no. Okay, so I'm not full. So I got I think that's my first 4-star relic in this event. I don't have that leveled up, so I'm going to have to work on that one. And I think it's an older relic, too. I had the Heartseeker, and I already have that one leveled, so the second one I don't have to do. And then Sky Shackles, I have that level, so I don't have to do that. Eunuch Doll, I have that. I don't have to, and that one too, and that one, but I don't have the Primus Locket, so I have to level that. And Neplis Opera, I can level that. So that's 1, 2, only 3 relics. Yep. And of course I have that Ilzor one, which I don't have to do for quite a while, but I don't want to slip my mind too. So that guy is shielded, the one I was playing ping pong with. I also got to go check my VP over here, make sure. Oh, someone's attacking all of them. Really? I wouldn't think that guy would be... I put some easy Titans? No, really? He's doing that one. Huh. So he might have some... no, that guy. This one. He might have some ping pong. And, no, he doesn't have any ping pong. Okay. I did the mistake one time of having event relics on. And it was on stream too. And I'm like, you know what? This Titan's so good, he can take off. And no. I ended up losing a couple battles. And what happened though is I had to grind those points out. I had to pure grind them, and I had to stay up later just to do it. So if it's an event relicon, I'm not going to be doing any extra, what do you call it, extra things, extra doobs. What do you think, Christian? What do you think? Shark should come back to the game and play? He is on, get this, he is on the blog, so I think though he should come back and do his duties. He got on the blog, then he quit. So I think that he should come back at least to play the game, and then and then maybe work his way up to doing streams again, telling us stories about his dreams. It's a good storyteller. Oh yeah. It had me enticed. I was like, and what happened next? Tell us what happened next. Like, Shark's the type of person, he tells you a story, and then he's like, you know what? Just hold that thought. I have to go get some coffee. I'll be right back. And you're like, no, don't go. Seriously? No joke. He could write a book with Stephen King. Oh, yeah. And then Christian Wood says, yes. See, even Christian Woods, Shark, if you're listening or rewatching, even Christian Woods thinks you should come back. I think he says yes to both. I think he said yes, come back, play the game, and stream on YouTube. both. But like I said, take your time, you know. If it's too hard to do both, take your time. And I think I'm going to be doing it tonight, is I'm going to start testing out VP on an old account. I was thinking, though, I was like, I can't do it right away, though. No way I can. No, I know. So this is what I do. What I'll do is I'll make a test account. I mean, not test account. I'll make an alt account, you know, for testing. And then I'm going to try to get it in the same server. And then what I do is I just wait to see. Of course, though, I have to make sure there's nobody attacking my lands, which there are right now. So we just have to see how long it takes for a land to get in the bonus. But furtherly, though, the big question going on is how long does it take for a ping pong land to go in bonus? Basically, that meaning only the garrison troops on there, no spells, and the lowest Titan you could think of. So it would probably be a 2-star or a 1-star Titan, but it was a level 1. How long, though? How long would it take? I can't tell on my side, so I would have to have an eye on the other side that would communicate with me. So what I do is you make an alt account to watch yourself, and you literally just sit back and just don't do anything on your part with that particular land at all. And the other one will, and then you log in the other account. And then I want to document it somehow. Because I would probably have to take pictures or a video or something. Definitely take pictures and then put it on a video so people could see, see what it is. No one's done that before. No one's actually checked it out to see. I feel like, though, I'm not making that much progress, but I'm going super fast. 7,442, and I thought I would be doing more with this many relics. Let me see. So there's a couple more tokens coming up. We got one at 9,000. I think, though, the 4-star is left. I think it can do it. I think I can get there on the. And then we have another one at 11. No, that's the epic token. 16. Oh, that's a big leap between the two. 11, that's 5,000 souls. Yeah, so only 2 more tokens left. So that one and that one. I was hoping to get more. Okay. So because I didn't lose any battles, right? I don't think I lost any battles, so it feels like those should have been more. But that's just me. This is the nice one. Guys, if you don't watch the beginning, this is the first one I pulled. I pulled a 4-star. And we also been talking about that is as of this event and Assault, the star rates have been higher. And I think what it is because on Social Media Network and YouTube, we have been asking, particularly other people, not me, for better rate drops. And I believe that the devs did do a meeting about it, and they did put a program in to make sure that it's a little higher. I bet you they only raised it like 1 or 2% though, but I think they made it higher. Although testing is still going on. If we pull the next one and it's back, it just means that it was just a temporary luck for everybody. And we have 75 divine gems, 195 divine gems now. And I know it's just like I'm just going to be chipping back divine gems here and there, a little bit there, 50 there, 100 there. Next thing you know, it's 2 months later, I got another relic. What I'm hoping though is I'll get close to I don't know what it would be. I have a feeling though there's going to be brand new Titans, because that's what normally happens though. If they release all the divine Titans to the game available for everybody to get without Divine. I think what's going to happen, though, is there's going to be... And there's an update coming, and usually it's with the update. Now, the update is soon. No dates, nothing. So with the new update, most likely, it's going to be brand new Divine Titans. And I want to get as many Divine Gems as possible before then. So I'll be pushing. So there's another 4-star. Fire Strike I already have, so that's going to be Prestige. For Nepolis. Ooh, Nepolis. Oh, wait, what's this one? You got to be careful because a lot of these guys will put a small mini land like this, and they'll put full troops. And if you, let's say you don't have a Titan like Evador as a booster, you go in there and you end up losing because, let's say, you're trying to level up the Titan. So, for example, right, let's say you just got Nepolis and you want to level her up right away, right? You only got like level 10, right? And the dude he tricks you by putting heavy troops on there. And you go in there and you end up losing. You're like, come on. I don't know. Nepolis might be able to win on 10 against that category. I don't know. I haven't tested it out. But I'll just say, though, let's say, though, at 10, Nepolis couldn't take on a full regiment, you know? What do you want to call it? All the troops, the full garrison, everything. And, of course, they would be something like level 25 troops. How many people have you been tricked that way? You go, it's a mini land. Then you attack it and you end up fighting, you know, more troops than you thought were there. Or how about this one? Somebody puts a Titan on there, right? And you don't know your Titans, and you end up attacking the 60 Titans. So like this. So no, not that one. The one I just attacked, that's a level 60, right? So let's say I was trying to level up Nepolis, and all the Mega started popping up, and they were boosted really well. And I'm like, oh no, it's Uranus. I could easily beat it. And then you end up losing because your Titan you're trying to level up is real small. Oh yeah, it's happened to me. Yeah, so I got. Oh, I'm leaning on that arm. Oh man. Oh. You know, because what happens though is you get the shot in your arm, right? And it's bruised because anytime you get a shot in your arm, man, you know, you get. I've been in the hospital. I've had morphine shots in my arm, and it does hurt. You know, but what's good about pain medicine though is if you put pain medicine in your arm, after, you know, a few minutes, it will take away that pain that needle made. Yeah, so I was just leaning on my arm with the shot, and I just got it a couple hours ago. That's probably why I'm behind on souls, because I've been busy doing shit here. Oh yeah. Got 3 more of those left, so that's over 600 points. Can't do the full math. Still not what I want though. I'm thinking though buying another pack and then pulling some gems. I've been thinking about it though for a few minutes. I don't know. Is it maybe? Yeah. Oh, see, there's more Titans there. See, normally what I would do when I'm grinding and I have full food like this, I would start pre-leveling Titans for my stream. So in this case, it would be Rangers. I would be pre-leveling Rangers. I got 2 of them. Oh, so wait, I missed a middle. Okay. So I'm going to get Fire Strike, And then I'm going to get another flame token. So check this out. I got 2 fire strikes. Look at this. She's a ranger. So I got 2 of them now. Yep. Can you just imagine though if they told us, and I kept both of these, they told us that she was going to be reskilled and she was super good, I would get 2 more titans from that event, and equaling 3 prestige would equal 6 titans. That would be super sweet. But I don't think though they would reskill her to be up to par. You know what I'm saying? She definitely would be. It would be very tricky though, because they would have to add tons of different things to make her able to attack this new meta. I can't even imagine what they would put on her to make her great if they did. That's too much thinking, you know. It's a lot of math. I don't know if you know Fire Strike, but yeah, she's easy. Her skills are easy to read. Although one of it's hard to understand. How do you trigger that fireball spell? You know, it doesn't say. It just says the fireball comes. You know, it just pops up. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I'm yawning. Oh, it's 11:46. Really? Usually I'm not even yawning by now. So I got another energy drink. I told myself no more energy drinks, but I went and did it anyways. So I went and bought the energy drinks anyways. Oh, let me get. Oh, it's right here. Oh, excuse me. So I'm going to pull this other token here because now I'm out. So remember, I can get I can get I can get a 1-star to a 4-star. Contains 4 event exclusive combat relics that boost the drop rate of souls for each victorious battle. I get 1 relic out of this. And it's a 1. Oh, really? Yeah. So that's that's tons of 1s. I don't think it should be that many. How many people there's getting? I would consider that to be. I don't know. I still don't like it. I still like getting that many 1s, and I mean I do like that 1 4-star, but too many 1s. Come on now. It would be better if, let's say, if it was 2 1-stars, 1 4, and a couple 3s. You know, come on now. Oh, look at this one! I got a 3-star Titan. Oh yeah, this would be nice. Would be very nice. So right now I'm at, here it is, 9,656. Which my goal for today is, it's 13,000 souls. Actually, my goal. So I am catching up to. I got yesterday's done now, so I need to finish today's. But yeah, I'm supposed to be 13. And then tomorrow would be 6, 7, 8, 9, 9,000. Wait, 19,500 would be my goal tomorrow. We're on a super hard server as well. I mean, we're not talking about just, no PPVP. We're talking about these people are playing dirty and I couldn't figure out what they were doing for a minute, and then after a couple hours later, I figured out what they were doing. Yeah. What they were doing is like trying to take out the top VP players. They were trying to take out. First, though, that's what they were doing. They were getting people out of their team, putting them in, and they were hitting up some of our players for 7 hours straight. Same people, stealing their VP, hitting their garrison, 7 hours. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I ended up fighting for my members, hitting his garrison. It was like, he didn't give a shit. I hit his garrison, and then finally, he's like, you know what? I'm done. I stole all his lands back, and we just kept going at him. The three of them had to gang up on this dude, and now he's probably back. And what he was doing, I didn't personally see him do this, but what I think he was doing was, he would steal lands in a, they call it a shell account, meaning it's just there holding its place. It's no event, there's no VP, it's just there with a few people. Meaning that if you go there and you steal lands, you're not held accountable for your actions. Only people that can are people that can beat you, that can fight you, that can actually overcome your garrison, that can steal your lands faster than you can. So I started doing it, and he didn't understand. Do not do that. Then we had someone else help, and finally he stopped. He's like, I had enough. Lord of Fly has been kicking my ass. But yeah, what he was doing before I started stealing lands back was taking the VP and then offering and then giving it to his alliance that he was originally from, which is, by the way, a tall tale of where you're going, because I can track it. So let's say you steal the land from one of my members, right? I steal it from you, and you steal it back, and then I sit there and wait to see what you do. Then you give it to your alliance member from the team you're originally from, and then I can track the land. See these right here? These are trackers. Those are trackers right there. So I can literally track the land, find out what alliance you're from, and then when I see you there, I target you. I mean, I used to play like that, but my plans was only adding a few gems and not getting a cap bonus lands this season. I still try to grind. I was playing just grind PPVP all day, every day, but there is none. And if I were to pure grind VP lands, I can do it with Everdor, but it takes 3 to 5 minute battles. So that strategy is not the one I want to go. Once in a blue moon, we do find someone that has PPVP. So like this guy here, right? To this land, this is basically what I would be attacking. And he would freeze up my troops, and it would take me a couple minutes to beat it. And I would just continue attacking lands like this. That is grinding full level lands. I can't do it. I can. It just takes forever to add souls on. Why I'm doing that. So basically what I would like do, I'm adding VP and souls at the same time. Both, hit both stones at once. Yeah. But there is nothing. There's not really any. It's a hard server, they call it. So I've seen somebody do that, but they weren't doing it that well. This guy was professional, playing dirty. He probably learned it from Chance. Yeah. Chance, is that one of your friends? We found your friend. No, it's not. I'm just joking. It's not, because it's a Russian dude, and he doesn't speak English, which is also really good when you're fighting Americans, because You could just say, I don't understand. It's pretty good, though. I don't understand what you're saying. He probably does speak a few words. He's just like, no, I'm Russian. I don't understand what you're saying. You said I stole what? I don't think I did because I don't understand you. It's a whole team was Russian, so you definitely can learn something when you do that. But what's weird though is, oh, I got my full now. I'm full. So a lot of these players that are in my team right now that help get the VP to advance into Legends, guess what? Some of them are new to Legends, so I don't want them to think that that's what every single Legends is like, is that they're constantly at war with each other, that there's no VP, no PP. That's not what it's like. Where is it? Hold on. We have to make room because I want to get that. Yeah. So we need to basically fuse something up. The Ilzar one. Oh yeah, I know. We can do that one. No. No, hold on. I know what I could do. I know. Yeah, no. I'm trying to think which one. I know I'm going to fuse now. I have to make room to get that at the Millstone reward, unfortunately. Yeah, people are going to be like, you could do what? You can go up to a shell and just start taking people's lands and no consequence? I bet you some people are going to try it now. So we're going to try it. Yeah. Now just remember though, sometimes you'll have an alliance that will fight you all, you know. There's like a tolerance, and then eventually though, the tolerance is like blown. Boom! So you may get a couple hours in of stealing lands, and then eventually though, they all get together and they just swamp you. Boom! All hit you at once. I've seen it with my own eyes. I have. Wait, hold on. Yeah, finally, yes, got that. Got it. The other one, though, is... This is the one I need to focus on right now. Leveling. Oh, no, it's already in there. Okay. I hate hitting these... the mini lands up because right now I don't need all these 1-stars, you know? I need... Because what it is, you hit higher lands up like this. So even doing this is way better than mini lands. But at the same time, we are looking at... Oh, should I pull it? Oh. We are looking at they are faster. No, it's this one. Why are these almost all purple? You notice that? All the 5-stars right here that fit Everdor are all purple. What's up with that? They're all purple. I don't think every relic's like that, but those 4 are purple. That's weird. All the arches are purple. Now here we go. Here's the good stuff. Now we're doing the Archmage staff. I'm not doing a showcase, so we're not going to be like folks on, anything big. But what I do like him is because, let's say I do come across a VP land and I do want to get that, and it has a big Titan on it, I can go ahead and take it. I don't have to do ping pong or VP or the mini lands. With the Everdor, you can go ahead and just attack. So, oh, this one's only at level 10? Really? I thought there was a bigger Titan on there. I think though he's not very active right now. I have a feeling, though, if I were to start taking bonuses, they might get pissed and start focusing on me. I had one guy from the Assassins today, just recently. So what I did, so I'm like, I want to try a P10 Medivere. And I forgot to message him and let him know that it was supposed to be friendly. He got mad. He got mad as soon as I started attacking, and he was active. I was like, and then he was able to get through twice, and then so I changed the build up the second time, and he got through again. Guess with who? Guess what Titan he beat? He beat. He used hell. He used hell to beat my Miniver, and I'm like, what the? How did you do that? And then so what I did is I found this build. And he attacked me 4 times total. The last one he lost and he stopped. And I think the third time I enticed him, I'm like, you know what? I think though if I hit his garrison again, he's gonna try, and I want to see if he can win. So I think though the last couple times I did it on purpose. I just wanted to see him lose, and he did finally. I was like, yes, I found the build for this particular. I'm thinking though. The 2 times that could take down a P10 is Everdor and Hell. But what I'm thinking, though, one of my thoughts, is that it's depending on the build. One build counters the other, and then he could just, if he had a good build for both of those Titans, the Everdor and Hell, he could probably switch Titans and use the other one. But he wasn't an expert with Everdor, he was just an expert with Hell, unfortunately. Yeah, I mean, so if you go around, you tell people, oh, Hell cannot take down a P10. I'll tell you right now, it can take down a P10. Yeah. And it was, get this, 100% element resist, but the range was low. Then once I maxed out the Malane and the range and the element resist with a few other things, he wasn't able to do it. So yeah, with the Dragonfly. And then Christian Wood says, are you bullying people? I was thinking I need a chill week, but active for events. That's what I'm doing. I'm doing well, I was planning to do like a chill week, no camping bonus lands, but I did want to test my Everdor out with the Archmage staff. I haven't been able to test them against a P10, and I knew the assassins all have P10 Everdors, so. But I should have asked. I'm sorry, man. Sorry. He's like, you son of a gun, and I'm watching you right now. Actually, no, I don't think it's. You can't really bully a P10 Medivir. It's not really doable. You know what I'm saying? You can't really, because if you do win, you have to try and try. And all they have to do is switch the build up a tiny bit if they have all the right relics, and then you lose. So it's not really, you can't really bully people because it's hard to do. Yeah, Christian Wood says I need to chill. Wait, so Christian Woods, are you saying you're not chilling this week, but you need to? But you want to do the events as well? I think that what you're saying is you want to do the events, but you don't want to do your VP. And are you willing to go for top 100 team or even top 150? I do have this team that is down in lower leagues, and they would love somebody of your skills, I would say. Can we say that with your skills? You got skills, my man. What can I say? You know, you got skills. And then, yeah, friends of mine, and they're really nice too, and they would really make you welcome. And they do get impressed if you make a lot of VP, but you don't have to. You just have to do it is low minimums too. So I mean, you don't have to finish the event, but if you do finish the event, it's kind of like they're like, whoa. They don't get many finishers down there. I don't know. I think I want to say they're probably in champs right now. I'm going to have to ask them. Well, again, this one guy's name in the team is called Dickhead. No, seriously. Yeah, can we say that on YouTube? His name is Dickhead, right? But because he can't act like that, but he's a cool guy. So don't get wrong with the name. You're like, wait, like first people read the name, and they're like, you're a what? Christian Wood says, I've been trying to find that hell build to beat P10. I know, and he didn't answer me. And I would like to know too. I mean, like if I attack his castle again, he's not going to tell me. He'll probably just try again. But so I had to find another way to get him to tell me the build. But also at the same time, I'm thinking though it has to be max skeletons, and probably the Pantheon Collection relics. The new ones that just came out that are synergy to her, and also it could even be max store maidens as well. I'm just thinking everything's got to be maxed. Maxed prestige, max titans, max troops, max spells. Could have had, a special build. Then Christian Wood says, I'm P9 with staff. Right, so, wait, you're talking about Hell or Everdor? Yeah, because Hell doesn't have the synergy effect with the staff. It does work though, but I mean not the extra. Christian Wood says, yes, no war. But if you want to come to my team, you can definitely go to war. See, I'm yawning, but it's weird because I'm not tired. But I'm yawning. Like my brain is fully functional, but I'm yawning. I mean, not fully functional. I mean, it still have the math part, Yeah, Christian says, what lower league? Yeah, I don't know what, because they go up and down. It depends on what players are there helping them push VP. And he says, I always finish events. Oh, and another thing too is like since my mom gave me the last COVID-19, right, and it made me so dizzy the next morning that when I woke up without sitting up, without even putting my head up, I was so dizzy I thought I was going to fall down while I was laying down. Does that make any sense? I know a lot of alcoholics would relate to that, but I don't drink alcohol. So since then, it took a week for the big dizziness to go away, but then I was still a tiny bit dizzy if I moved my head too much. Then that went away. But if I sit in one place for too long, I would get a sort of dizziness, but not like I'm going to fall down or anything. You understand? Like a dizzy type headache. So then when I took the shot, almost immediately it started to get rid of the dizziness. And since it was meant to get rid of illness, I knew right away that wasn't just any dizziness. It was part of a cold or COVID-19 or something. So And if they experiment with this, it could cure other things. You know, and like you get a cold in the winter, you take a shot, boom, cured. Boom, you know, or maybe this is the cure for, so you don't get a cold as much and COVID-19. You know, so I'm just putting out there that, and see, I used to go to the hospital a lot, and I used to get medicine, and what you have to do. There's this guy that did a movie, and he was really like that. He would get into the inner thing, and he would figure out, and he would feel his body, and that's what I would do. I would feel my body, and I would feel the medicine flow through me. I could literally, if I focused, I could feel the medicine. I could feel it going through my head, through my veins. I could, you have to focus on your heart rate. You could, so I felt it going through. And Christian Wood says, too low in like being in Legends or Masters. Oh, you like being in Legends or Masters. But you just said you need a break. In Masters and Legends is usually a place that you're going to counter not a break. I don't know about you, but it's always somebody in my alliance is getting, no matter what server we're on, there's always going to be somebody, going to be starting something. What's that song? Don't be starting nothing. I don't know how it goes. Yeah, you have to go to lower leagues like all the other big guys do. And they've been doing it more and more. I went down there. I could not believe how many big players were down in lower leagues. Because they're just tired of spending all these gems to go to war every other day, And then think about, you also have to spend gems to cap bonus lands while you're in the middle of an event. And let's say you're trying to finish events to get, I don't know, divine gems so that way you can get, I don't know, an Archmage staff. Or, somebody like me that knows there's going to be a new tank coming, and you're saving up for that as well, Oh, a 4-star relic. Nice. I need tons of those. But don't forget, guys, my boy, Gaming the Dark Side. Here's his plan, Stan. He has tons of divine gems he's been saving up for. As soon as those new divine tanks coming up for content, and he said he's not going to change his mind. Hopefully he doesn't. He'll be one of the first people to get those divine titans and level them up and do a video or a stream or something so that we all can know what they're like from his point of view, Because I don't think it's going to be the same point of view as the test accounts. He's got better relics. He doesn't have the Archmage staff, though. And he doesn't have the Dragon Slayer relics. And so, yeah, a lot of the 5-stars, only the 5-stars has been in these events, probably. So, he does have 5-stars, but not certain ones. So, it's still going to be good, but not everything, Yeah, don't forget it. Coming soon to theaters near you. Gaming the Dark Side Divine Titans. Scheduled. It's scheduled already. It's done. It's already in the making. It's in the making. It's in the studio. Just waiting to polish it off. Waiting for the update. I can't wait. I've been thinking about that too. That's what happens when you start grinding, Like you start thinking. You're like, oh. I remember he said, what is that going to be like? First of all, what are they going to be? And so, that's the first thought. What are those divine titans actually going to be? What element, what class, blah, blah, blah. Are there going to be 2 of them or 4? 1 of them? Devs, if the update is going to be soon, like as in 3 months away, just do a Q&A, give us a couple hints, you've done it before, pretty pleased with doublings on top. Also, we have like 100 requests for the Staff of Iron. Yep. True story. 100 players at least want the Staff of Iron in an event soon. Yes, we do. And since I'll be doing all events this month and next month, every single one, I'll get a second one as well. I think though, when I get past 3 staffs, I'll probably, I don't know. I mean, they're so good. I don't know, man. What happens when you get past 3 staffs? Are you going to be like, I have 4 of them, and I get rid of 1? And every time I ask people stuff like that, no one wants to answer me. Let's say you have element grass, right? Element grass is the chickenfoot, and you get, let's say you happen to get 7. Say you get 7. I started thinking to myself, I need room. Should I get rid of 1 or 2? And for me, nobody would ever tell me, do it. Go ahead and get rid of 1 or 2. And eventually down the road, months later, I definitely would. Then in the stream chat, we have Christian Woods. He says, you get easy GGs and legends. Not this server. And this server is hard. Hard. I mean, we all have to come together harder than ever to make sure. And I am at like 7th place, which I usually am like 2nd. And so I need to start doing some figure out how to do some VP so I can put my work in. And then Gaming on Dark Side is here. He's in the street chat. He says, I'm finishing this one and next week for sure. Oh, good. I told you should come over to my alliance, man. Or join Fast Turk. See, look, we're rank 4 right now. We were rank 5 a second ago, but now we're rank 4. And we're at a 30. We're going to get a level 30, possibly a 40. And then Fast Turk, which is higher up than us, is going to get either a 50 or a 60. Definitely nothing below the 50, though. So either rank 2 or rank 1. It's those 2 top teams are fighting right now. And they have been for quite some time, fighting over ranks. A friendly fight. It's not like, shooting each other to death or something like that. And then Awesome Bird says, same. We did have room, though. Was it us, though? One of the articles was advertising for... I don't know if it was us. I mean, it might have been the other ones. And we have several teams on the same server right now. So we could definitely work together. And in case you were wondering about Legends, we plan to stay up here. Don't tell anybody. Shh, quiet. I don't know if I was supposed to tell people that. We plan to stay here for quite some time. And that's why I'm kind of like... I'm not doing as much VP as I usually do. Because of the hearts. Because I'm just playing a little differently. I'm not capping bonus lands. And I'm not hitting VP lands up. But I also feel bad because I'm not... I only have 4, I'm supposed to... I usually am up probably 10 by now. Maybe 8. At least 8 million, So I'm definitely behind what I usually do. So I feel bad about that. And then today I was like, okay, I'm gonna do all that. I'm gonna get the points and blah blah blah. But then I took that vaccine and it made me not want to grind. So then I'm like, fine, I'll just pull some of those tokens I got. And then Gaming Dark says, could you imagine if alliances could fight instead of taking VP and they took souls? That would make top 110 a lot more competition. Oh, well, you want one of those? Come to my server right now. And what you would have to do is you would have to join the ones that are at war. There's like 4 or 5 of them. This is what they're doing. They're taking VP lands from lower ranks, eliminating the competition, and not even a bonus, and they're deleting them. Some people do keep a few. I'm surprised that there's a few here. But the first or 2 days, this is what they were doing. They were taking these lands, you see right here, and deleting them. Not even to mess with somebody. Not even because they hated somebody or someone said it. No, just because they wanted top ranked VP, and they were eliminating every single option, they could. And so, obviously people are pulling lands daily, so a lot of people keep adding more VP on the board. They were having assassins going in there. I'm calling them assassins. They were sending assassins into shells to go ahead and cap people's VP lands and give them to their alliance. Look at this guy. He's got some old ass lands. Can you imagine if you had VP lands that were like this? No, actually, it wouldn't be any good because they would be in depletion after a while, right? No, so I think that no. But I was saying though, what I thought though was, if you had lands that were VP, that were chained, and they kept making you VP, that would be awesome. Look at this guy. This guy actually has lots of lands. This is weird. But you see how they're fully defended? Because when they were putting them into ping pong mode, they were all being taken easily. See? All these lands. See? All of them have big titans on there. So, I could attack all of them, but it would take me time to do everything. And right now I'm behind on souls, so I can't focus on that. And then Gaming Dark says, not VP, use steal souls from event teams so they drop an event. Oh, souls. Oh, I know what you're saying. I always wondered that. I was like, you know how you'd attack someone's garrison, right? And you get 10 souls at least, right? If you win. But it doesn't take that from the player. I think people would be rebelling if that happened, though. It would piss lots of people off if they did that. Yeah. If you were able to steal someone else's souls, especially those that spend money on these things, oh yeah, they would probably spend less money. So it's kind of like it would probably be what do we call it? A suicide for the devs if they did it. That's what I'm thinking. Especially in a lot of accounts. A lot of accounts would just stop buying packs. It's a good thought, but it would just ruin everything. It's a good idea, but also bad. I thought of that too. I thought though, let's say I were to attack your garrison and win, I can at least take 10 of your souls from what you already have. Or if you don't have any souls at all, it would be minus. But also at the same time, though, it would rebel, and people would rebel, and there would just be chaos. Oh yeah. Then they would be coming back on my YouTube channel trying to tell people to boycott the game, or whatever they call it. Yeah, I delete those. Anybody that says that, I just delete it. And you know what it reminds me of, though? People that come on YouTube, it's always, I lost my account, so everybody else that is playing needs to rebel with me and boycott the game. It reminds me of the devil going to hell, and he wants to take everybody with him. So he doesn't want to go alone. That's what it reminds me of. I had 2 or 3 people do that. Can you just imagine, though, if you told people to rebel and quit the game, everybody started doing it? Oh, man, that would be terrible. If it was a bad game, yeah, I would understand it. But this is not a bad game, so. Christian Wood says, "What server is this?" I don't know. It's probably 8. I don't know. It's Legends. You know the one with the assassins. You know the assassin team. I know they're up there in the top ranks. Who else is? Let me check though. Who else is up there? Do not underestimate the assassins, man. Oh yeah. I think though, like a year ago, they had some easy people, but no, not anymore. You have to have like a P10 Minivier just to join. I mean, just for them to even think about it. But wait. So hold on. It's Assassins, Ruthless, one of the One Visions, New Orders. I don't know about the other guys. Limiteds, I think, is up there. Articles up there. Tightfall, kind of well known. Rough Riders. Some of these guys are actually on the top ranks in Souls as well. So it's like, that's kind of hard to do, to be in the top rank in VP and in, look at this. Assassins rank 5 and they're rank 1 in VP. Damn, you gotta put some work in to do that shit. Well, that's a different Ruthless. That's not the Ruthless in my, is it One Vision? Or was there it's one of the ones. There's like many ones. There's more than one. Get it? Get it? More than one? Who else? It's in my server. Well, no. I know it's definitely those articles. Oh, I can't see anybody else. I can't wait. No, that is Ruthless Ja. Yeah. That's what they're saying. I thought it was just Ruthless. It's Ruthless Ja, which is second place in VP, and then in the event they're 8th place in the event. Yeah. And then Razorback fan says, if people lose their account, there's usually a reason behind it. Yep, that's what I've been thinking too. You just don't lose your account unless you did something. Yeah. People think they're that the devs are just like letting anybody cheat. No. They have people watching all the time. They have devs in the game playing, but the key is they cannot let you know they're devs if they're currently employed, and even some of them don't let you know afterwards. And on top of that, they're watching the chats and streams. They're in the groups and social media networks. They're watching. They're always listening. They're always watching. And they have let us know, but they cannot say anything on any of those. The only ones is the Facebook page. They can reply to you if you ask a question, like on an event. So they'll put like an event poster with a what do you call it? A detailed explanation. They'll answer that way, but they're not going to be like. They're going to be like, hi, how are you? And well, really? You went and did that today? Well, that's good you did that. Well, I went and did this. And then we, afterwards we played Valentine's. And then after that we had cake and milk. No. They're not going to do that. They're not allowed to. It's an employee policy. And they're not going to even teach you how to play the game. I think there's a few hints, though, that are standardary hints, like, that they can tell you. Yeah. Yeah, get this. The first year, the devs had accounts that were, I want to say, level, like, 21 troops. The first year. And they rarely play the game. So like they're maxed out right now. They've been there forever. And more portal stones. Am I ever gonna get rid of these? Don't answer that. I don't want to get rid of them actually. And then Rockaware fan says the last hour after the event ends and they are figuring out the ranking and security software is running through the alliance looking for hackers. Yeah, they have the systems in place, and they told us one time they even told us, get this, one time they told us that they were investigating everybody, not just computer programs and software, and they were investigating the top ranks in that particular alliance. And get this, they have gone out of their way so much that one of the glitches they couldn't get rid of all the way. So what did they do? They just made sure that that Titan cannot be used in that event. No points at all. I know, I'm like, okay. That was surprising. That was a real surprise right there. Just completely made it useless in that event. I mean, you want to talk about a useless one? 0 points. 0. You guys know what I'm talking about? Anubis. Yeah, that one. Didn't stop people from getting high points, though. I mean, for a week straight, they were investigating people. And I wasn't on the top leaderboards on that one, so I was like, whew, escaped the bullet. Christian Wood says, I'm in server 1. Okay. How do you know which server's which? Is there like a number hidden somewhere I can look up? That's one of the secrets of old players that I haven't figured out yet. How do you know? How many servers are there? 4? Yeah, when I'm done with YouTube, man, we're going to have like 100 servers on each legend, on each league's watch. Mark my words. We're going to have so many players. You're going to be like, okay, I'm going to have to teach all of you how to play. Kids, gather around. Lord Fly's got to teach you. Yeah. I still don't know how you figure that. How I figure out which one's which. I want to say there's 4 servers, maybe 7. And even then, though, they're not full. Oh, excuse me. See, I'm yawning. I was in the middle of a thought, I yawned. And, like, when I'm tired, that doesn't happen. When I'm really tired, I don't think. I just like, yeah, What did you say? What would you say? Yeah, but I think, though, like, the Archmages are probably the funnest I've had in a long time, especially since I was able to prestige them all. I know, it's weird, though. It's like, sometimes, like, each event is giving me a different experience. It's weird to explain that in a game. You know, I've had some games I played, and every time I played it was the same experience, but not when I played Dawn of Titans. At first it was, because first it was just the experience of, like, you have to be leveling it up, and you gotta be, every relic is not leveled, and you have to, every single build, every single one was level 1, I gotta do this, I gotta do 20 at a time. Oh man, it was terrible. But now it's like, each different event is a different experience. And that's probably why I like Dawn of Titans. And it's always different because there's always different things happening, you know? And then, of course, you think you're going to predict it. A lot of people have. And we got some smart people in Dawn of Titans right now, but some people think they can predict Dawn of Titans. I mean, there's a few predictions you can, but not always. Once you think, though, you figure it out, surprise, here's something new. You know, or like, so I try to do is, I know this, right? So when I stream a showcase, I let you know that if you do something different, a different build, or let's say you do a higher prestige, or even a different troop level, you could possibly win. You know, I will say that a lot. And I don't want anybody to think that when I do a showcase on a Titan that is solid, that is it. That's what it can do. No. There's always another way. There was a few Titans, though, that I was able to do the ultimate build or the ultimate prestige. And, you know, I've had a few like that. That was it. That was the best of the best. For that curtain meta, for the Titans that were in that day. And then, of course, though, it changes. There's another Titan that's different. And then you have to change the build up again. But that particular day, that's what it was. I want to say I only had 2 showcases so far that was like that. Other than that, most of them you could change up yourself and make it better. I learned from experience that, yeah, you can definitely change it up. And then if let's say you change it and you make a video of something that I showcased, right? Or what, no matter what it is, and you were able to do better than me, I'm not going to go over there and say, no, that's not possible, you know? Because I know from experience that someone could do better than me. Kind of like the Hell, right? The guy that beat a P-10 Miniveer 24 troops with a Dragonfly. The dude did it today. He did it today. I didn't think it was possible. You know, it is. It is. I don't know how. I couldn't even fathom how he did it. But he did it. And he won't answer. He won't let me know. And I'm like, come on, man. Yeah. I think it's Dragon something. And also, sorry, George. I saw you there for a second, but I was busy, you know, with my speech. Gray Show. George, welcome to Stream Chat. How are you doing? What time is it over there for you, by the way? It's 12:37 here. We're just doing a regular stream, you know. You missed out on the good stuff. Then Razor Fang says someone beat your garrison. Yeah, someone beat my garrison with a Hell. And then it was 4 times. Four battles he did. The 4th one, though, I changed up the build. So I just wanted to make sure that I have the best build, and he finally lost. And I was like, okay, this is the build. This is the one. But it might not be good against Everdor. What it might be is it was good towards his Hell, but then Everdor might be able to take it. Hopefully it's an all-around build. But don't go attacking me and trying. It's like I said, though, everything, you have to take everything in a factor, you know? Everything is a factor. The Scion Energy, the relic builds, the prestige, the troop level, everything, you have to add it all up and figure out what works for you, you know? You have to. And then Gaming on the Dark Side says, hey, Gracia, it says, did you say what the hell? Lots of love. Yeah. Did I say what the hell? Yeah. Hell is, yeah. I like Hell, you know. I just don't have full skeletons to be able to do that. And, I wish, though, I had enough gems to level up everything that was good, you know, like Hell and, you know, 2 max Panthers for Everdor, stuff like that, you know. I wish I could. But we're talking about the building and on, and the food costumes, and, oh, it's just cuckoo bucks. What do you think, Gaming Dark Side? What do you think let's say you were 22 troops. Say you were 22 troops, 22 castle, right? How many gems do you think it would take to max out from there? Every single troop, not the spells, the troops. I mean, I'm thinking over $500 in gems. Over. Because I can't say a fact 100%. I mean, you gotta have like an idea, though. I mean, whoo-hoo. Get this. Your castle 25 is probably going to be one of the highest gems right there, because it starts out around under 3 weeks. 3 weeks to do castle 25. I'm still above 2 weeks waiting. Has tons of gems. And then Gaming Dark says, I'm not sure, but way too much. I know. That's probably why you don't see people, maxing out the first day. even if you'd use your whole paycheck, you probably wouldn't be able to do it. Best way, let's say if you were to spend hundreds of dollars to try to level up lower level to high, best way, just wait for building day, craft day. And I thought though just one troop would, like what I've done, from like 21 to 24 was costly. That was costly. Just one, leveling up one troop was costly. Woohoo! Especially if your troop level is your same castle level. Now you gotta do your castle. You gotta do buildings for that castle, and then you have to do the troop you train your troops in and upgrade them. Then you have to do the buildings to unlock those troops to actually get them, which other games call that research. And then Java says, Youngblood says, I would probably be close to what a crack addiction for a week cost. Especially on that one movie that they robbed banks to smoke crack. You seen that one? Tom Hiddleston, I think his name is. You seen that new one? Can you just imagine robbing a bank and a week later it's all smoked away? Damn. Even his character said, I can't do it. Can't do this anymore. And then, welcome to the stream chat, by the way, Javin, Youngblood. And then, Java says, I'm starting to hit troop level 22. Oh man, that's when the magic happens. And then Awesomebird also says in stream chat, says, when my troops start hitting 24, I might consider gymming. Ooh. But it also depends for me on, because I have to have gyms to finish events. So, and it depends on how much money I have to spend. But I'm not going to spend my whole fortune on it. Yeah, but from getting some of these Titans, man, from getting 22 to 24 was a big difference. And I was skeptical too. I was like, oh, it's not that much of a difference. It is. It is. So let's say you have a Menevere on defense like I do, and it's level 22. People would get through it. Tons of these big players that have special builds would get through it every other day. So probably sometimes even 3 or 4 times a day. But when I get to 24, only a few people could actually do it. And then, of course, all I did was change the build up a tiny bit, and then they can't do it no more. And how long it took me to... It's like, okay, I know I can't just do, the best builds because I don't have all the... I had to work hard. I had to do so many events to get all these relics to be able to do the best build. But when you finally get there, oh yeah, it's totally, it's like, oh yeah, it's fun to watch these people lose. You know, like this guy over here. Do I still have it, or is it gone? Because they've been I have many lands. I'm nice like that. Let me see if it's still there. It's probably not. They only let you see so much in the back, you know. Scroll, 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 scroll. There it is. No, that's a land. I don't know why they lost to some of my lands. There it is. There he is. He's from Assassins. He's a red guy. So he won 3 times, and then the 4th time he lost. It won't let me show you the times he won, but yeah. It's really nice to see greens after so many events later of getting all these things together. Oh yeah. And then, wait. Javin says, I don't think I will gym them. It will eventually just happen. That's what I thought too, you know? That's what I thought too. But you know what eventually is? 2-3 years down. Ooh. And then get this. If you're going to do it that way, Youngblood, spend some money on some gyms. I know that the 5th building is expensive. It's 20,000 gyms. You know? So 20,000 gyms is... It's probably $40 or $35 around that area. You know, so you would have to buy the 50 pack, and you would have 7 left over. So, or you could go. You could do 2 of the 20 packs, and there'd be $40 for 20,000. And of course, though, you have to add a little bit more gyms to do all the other ones, because without all these buildings and building multiple buildings at once, it's going to take you forever. And I learned the hard way. I didn't start adding buildings till, you know, a few months or even a year down the road. And yeah, I would have been probably done by now if I had gymmed up what I just gymmed up and all the buildings. And I know the 20,000 is a lot. 20,000 red gems is a lot. And I can't really bring myself to do the 5th building, even though I really need it. You know, can't bring myself to do it. And there will be like a gym building event. There'll be a craft building event, but it won't give me a discount on the builder. You know, and I'll have my finger over the button. No, I can't do it. Every time I do that, no, I can't do it. No. Because what if I slack off on an event? I might need those red gems to finish an event, and I can't just keep adding red gems, you know, all damn day. Yeah, next month I'm going to try this out. I got a strategy. I'm going to try to do $100 in red gems for the whole entire month. Next month. I have a strategy and working on how to do it. I'm not going to tell you how to do it, though. It's a secret. I'm going to test but I'm going to keep some money away just to because I got to finish all those events. Have to. Because you know what's coming, right? You know what's coming. And update 2021. In the year 2021, another update coming. New Pantheon Collection relics. They did announce that. I mean, they gave us something, but you know there's going to be Divine Titans coming this year again. It's probably going to be a surprise. Like, surprise, they're here. Tomorrow we will release them, and you won't have any time to save. Yeah. And then Youngblood says, GG, don't do it. Once you're done, just get 5 builders sitting around and doing jack squat. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying is, if you're not going to gym buildings up or troops, just get 5 builders. Yeah. It's, you know, I learned from experience. I'm telling you right now, as 2 years in the game, is, yeah, you need all 5. And in the first, you know, at lower levels, like 16, first once you start getting up in the, where I'm at, you're going to understand, yeah, because you need buildings for those troops, you need buildings, multiple buildings for the castles. And they take days, weeks. Like, I can finish, like, I would be, if I had all 5 buildings running, sometimes I'll probably do 3 whole events, 4 days each, and get one of those buildings done. I mean, that's how. My castle level probably won't even finish until next month. It will be done. Then that's just the buildings. Wait till you get to the troops. Woohoo! You can only do 1 troop and 1 spell at a time. One time I did is, it was 7 days to finish a building to get a certain troop I needed for a certain type, right? And I wanted to get that one more from 23 to 24, and then the troop was open. It was open, right? And instead of actually going ahead and starting another troop, I just sat there and waited, because all the other troops were over a week, and it wouldn't Sonic at the same time. So I just sat there with nothing training, nothing, being upgraded for 7 days straight. Oh, man. You could say it kind of feels like I lost, 7 days. It feels like it. Yeah, and then there's some, like sometimes I've seen. Wait, yeah, we're doing PP on this one, yeah. There's sometimes I've seen, when I first started, I've seen a lot of higher troops but smaller player level, like level 20, and I'm like, how did you do it? Like, why, your player level's so high, but you got like level 24 troops. Like, how did you? I just can't imagine how many gems they spit. Because there is that strategy. There's a strategy that I found in other games. Is what you do is you just focus on buildings. And a lot of people do play that way. So what they do is they're free to play, right? And every single ounce of the quarter that they gather, all these red gems, as soon as they get enough, they gem a building. And they gem a building. And they gem. That's all they do. They don't do anything else. They just focus on that until they get to their goal, So it could be like months, even a year before they finish. And this is not the game to be doing that, though. You're not focusing only on buildings. Nah. You need to focus on relics and titans as well, because especially some of the relics, because some of the relics only come maybe twice a year. Are you willing to wait almost a whole year for a relic? I'm not. No. When I first started playing, though, I wasn't really serious, so, yeah. And when I was like, yeah, but now I'm like, no, I need that. Because I want to win. And that's a relic that makes me win. I think, though, the last hardest relic to get was that infiltrator, the infiltrator event, or the infiltrator, the Nema belt, the belt one. What's that thing called? The something belt? It's for infiltrators. That was probably the longest wait. I think it was like a whole year almost I had to wait. That was the longest one I had to wait for. I think that what happened though was it wasn't an event, but it was like last one, and I missed it. I was thinking to myself, oh, it's gonna come soon, and then found out, nope, it didn't come soon. It's like, you ever watched the show? What do you call it? SpongeBob SquarePants, and they always do that one. 1 year later. That's what it's like sometimes. If you think it's gonna be next event, no, it ain't the next event. Kind of like the raid staff, right? The raid staff, people have been waiting forever right now. That's what a lot of people want. It's been months. Kind of like we've been waiting for Conquest. For what? And also the other big one, Portal Surge event. We've been waiting for that. There's even a worse one we've been waiting the longest for. Raid Boss. We haven't heard anything from Raid Boss, whether it's shut down or it's coming this year or it's not at all. When the devs used to shut down, they used to make a video or put it on the blog when they shut an entire event down. Yeah, they used to. So people want to know. We just want to send me a private message, I'll show people. I don't know. Something. And then Christian Wood says Lion Belt. Yeah, that's what it's called. Yeah, I had an image of a bear pelt. You know. Kind of like you see in Coming Back to America. So I kept seeing this image of a bear, but I'm like, no, that's not it. I was about to say bear belt, but no, that's not it. Yeah, but Christian Woods, he said it right. He said lion belt. Yeah. That's hard to get, man. Christian Woods, how long did you wait to first get your first lion belt? I hope you didn't have to wait as long as me. Two months, a year, 3 days. No way it's 3 days though, right? I think that all the staffs too were I don't have all the staffs as well. They were in events, I just missed them. But next time they come out, I think though I'm missing the flame staff. The fire staff, fire spells. Got 2 ice spells though. I got 2 ice staffs. The ice staffs are good on defense too, because let's say you have an ice defender like Vixia, you put the staff on there, the ice staff, it will help freeze your enemy more. They'll last longer freezing, more of them will freeze. Oh yeah. And so like let's say you have Titans that are like Vixia, you have Prognator, Vixia, and Crystals, stuff like that, So 1 staff on each would be really good to have. 1 ice staff. And then the one with the skeletons, well, that one right there, let's see. What Hell could benefit from it, and then who else? Obviously Segment, but it doesn't work anymore on Segment. Segment could be run over by majority of these Titans that just came out. I guess though, you could have the staff though for an event like Assault or something. But yeah, that's why I would get multiple staffs for. I would get multiple staffs for defense. And that way, all I have to do is just put the Titan that already has the stats, already has the build. I don't need to do anything else, you know. But you could also do, some people, they don't like changing their builds up either on attack as well. They like the Titan just, I don't have to do anything because I already got the build for this one. I already had the build for that one. I don't have to keep switching relics out. Then there's those other people that they only keep one of each. And they fuse. Who does that? It was, I think it was House said he does that, right? He keeps one of each, and then he fuses everything else away. And I'm like, so you're saying every single time you attack, you have to change out your builds? And he was like, yeah, pretty much. I was like, said what? Then Christian Wood says, I got 2, but got mine dropped in Achilles event, I think. An Achilles event. Are you not the first Achilles, because I did that one. Not when he first came out. Maybe in the second time. I can't recall when it came. But not the first time Achilles first came out, because I did the whole entire event. And I remember that. I remember doing. People were mad at me because I was winning with that Titan, and they didn't want to believe it. You know? And then that's where kind of like me and YouTubers started to get mad at each other, because no matter how much I showed that it could be done, they didn't want to believe it. They want to fight me for it. I mean, I did videos, I did streams, and still no, it didn't matter. But and then I showed people with Achilles that he was really good on conquest on the auto, you know. It's like you don't have to do anything. And then that word, Shark went and spread the word of that out, and then they started to recognize that it was an easy peasy, you know, for conquest. And you didn't have to switch the Titan out. You just go ahead and do ping pongs, and you just push. You know, your fingers wouldn't hurt that much. So he was like whatever door is on ping pong, only not super fast. So you just do auto, boom, fight, and then boom, done. Right within, I think that was like 10-15 seconds. And then once you got all your stones for conquest, you would just go into conquest and just push auto, boom. But then I think that he's been replaced by who was better? You had Bahaha started able to do something just like that as well. He was able to do autoplay, and there was another Titan though that is physical. I think that's like. I want to try Uranus out and see if Uranus will do exactly what Achilles does. And, you know, I have a feeling, though, that Uranus, the new Uranus, or the new stuff with Uranus, is kind of like Achilles. But we have to test it to make sure, you know. Of course, though, I can't prestige Uranus as high as I did Achilles, so... I think Achilles was so outdated that I prestiged him away. I used him as prestige food. Yeah. Yeah, but when he first came out, I was able to beat all those guys. I do remember, though, there was a couple builds at high prestige of, like, Uranus that I wasn't able to do. And then there was, of course, it changes, right? Like, every battle changes. So I went in and I lost, and then I would win, or I would lose and then go back in and win, and vice versa. It was like, what? I mean, nowadays it's way like that. Like, troops drop in different places, so each battle is different. You know, you think you got the technique, you think you did the math. You know. You thought the strategy you had down was correct, and then you go to the battle and it's all different. There is a couple maps though with certain times that I could draw the troops and get them to go in a certain direction. Majority of the time I can get them to do the, drop in the same area, and then of course they go into the same, they'll drop in different, but they'll go and they'll walk in the same section. You know why? Because there was this guy that was going to war with us all by himself, and he had this map, and I attacked him probably 50 times, so I got to figure out that map pretty well. 50, no, I'm not kidding. 50 garrison battles, and this dude, he liked it. He would tell everybody, I like it. I don't care that you attack me because I like it. I'm like, what the is wrong with you? His name was Savage. Now, people say that that they haven't seen him, but I did some research, and in the lower leagues, there is a team with the name Savage on it. So guess what? I believe that he left Souls R Us and went down and started his own alliance. Something happened in Souls R Us where they didn't want him to. He pissed somebody off, or I don't know what he did. Maybe there was some argument amongst themselves. They didn't like him leaving the alliance to go to war against a whole entire other alliance. He left his alliance and stayed in the Sheld and fought for. Yeah, the alliance told me. They told me that he's. Of course, though, that could have been a cover. They do that sometimes. People will cover and be like, he's not here anymore, I swear. Yeah. Hey, have you ever done that? You ever called somebody on the phone? He's not here. And then the person's like, who's that? You're like, oh, I hear him. That's in the background. That's him. Yeah, give the phone to him. Go on. The person that just yelled at you. Yeah, that's what that could be. But like I said, there is an alliance with his name on it. So Prince Iraq. Look at this. Where do you think he's from? Iraq. Yep, he might be from there. Hey, I'm going to call myself Prince USA. Prince of USA. Of USA. Not King, not Duke. Prince. And then people will know where. I think I know where he's from. How many shades do you get at level 22? And I think this is the new Titan. Yeah, just maybe one or two. I think, though, you get one shade at 10. I want to say 30 is the second shade, and then 5th level is the third shade, right? I can't remember. Wait. Just for a second, I was like, I have to play with Odin. No, wait, no. That's a shade, Odin, in Loki. I'm starting to get tired. How many other people get confused if they're tired that the shade in Loki, which is Odin, and then there's just recently reskilled Odin. They are actually two separate Titans. Anybody get confused? I get confused sometimes. Like, wait a second. It's not Odin. That's the shade. Because they look just the same, except for one is like gray and the other one's, they look kind of the same. Yeah. Odin the All-Father? How did Loki pull that one off anyways? To get Thor, Valkyrie, and Odin all to work for him, how that guy he's mischievous, yeah. Maybe one day Thor will be able to pull it off and get his whole entire family to work for him, and they all be shades in Thor, Thor 5.0 coming to theaters near you with shades of Valkyrie, Loki, and Odin. Oh. That'd be pretty cool. And just mark my words, if it does happen, I thought of it first. It was my idea. Yeah, by the way, Loki, guys, there's a show on, it's called Disney Plus, called Loki, and it's a show about Loki, but it actually starts off, he's in one of the movies, in one of the Avenger movies, and he's in the movie, so they're playing off, another movie, and then he starts his own timeline. So what happened to him in the Avengers is not the same as what happened in the show. That's the best way I can explain it without telling you it. And the first episode came out. I'm waiting next Wednesday to get the next episode, but it is way better than I thought. And the guy that plays in Starkseed Huck's in it, right? And some YouTubers think that he is actually in the character is some kind of devil god or something, but in the form of a human. And then get this, it looks like his nose is broken. If you look at his nose carefully, and people think that's the character, I think it might actually. I think that movie actor got in a fight in real life and almost broke his big ass nose. Hey, maybe it is. Maybe it's all makeup. I don't know. But I mean, I didn't think he would be great, and I think that he's going to be in almost every single episode as well. Oh, he is good in that one. At first, though, you're like, oh no. Yeah, he is. After a while, you're like, wait a second. This is better than I thought. Of course, there's some other people that are going to have expectations, and they're going to be like, yep, I knew it was going to be this good. I knew it all along. But for me, I didn't think it would be that good. That's what I thought, Right when you think the Avengers are over, they come out with another show. There's the I've been rewatching the Vision, right, and the Vision and what's her name? Vision and Wanda, right? There's also a show about them, which they're not well known in the Avengers, but they were in the movie The Endgame, and also Vision had another movie just about him, and I don't think Wanda did. I don't think Wanda had it. I've been trying to look for her movie, but I finally figured out what that was about. I was like, wait a second, because when I first saw the Winda Invasion, I didn't understand what was really going on. Because Winda Invasion, you're just watching the show, and then you figure out how they got there later on, and you figure out all these other things. And you're like, wait a second. I can't tell you because a lot of people haven't seen it either. And watch, though, there's going to be a Titan coming down Titans called Vision. Has anybody ever seen the Endgamers? Vision died in the movie, the Endgamers, right? Hey, he died. But I think though he was one of the ones that stayed dead because remember they went back in time and and then there's a few of them that sacrificed themselves and they stayed permanently dead. The other ones came back. They were all, the loop they come back 5 years later. It gets tricky after a while. Watch, they're gonna make a movie about Everdor. A little movie about him coming out theaters 2025. It'd probably be like in years later. That'd be awesome. I love Everdor so much. Like a movie about him, super nice. And then Everdor, by the way, did hand over this relic right here to Nebulous. You guys know that? Yeah. This is a badge of honor relic right here. This relic right here was giving the Priomancer's locket. Priomancers means the Priomancers of the Archmages. This was given to Nebulous by Everdor himself. And so for some reason Everdor thinks that she is super great. Oh. That thing in my arm again. Uh-oh. I can't wait to see how good she really is. And I haven't memorized that build that the Nebulous show did, but I gotta take a picture or something, and I think that's the build I'll do. Set for I'll probably change the 5-star relic up. That's about it. I'll try that one out. There's a couple of the relics I would like to also that. Oh. Yeah, so Gaming of the Dark Side, are you still there? We have 2 spots open right now if you want to join. I don't know if you started though on the event already. I can't believe we have 2 spots open. I believe it's us. Yeah. I don't think I could tell you the minimum on the thing here, but yeah, you definitely though get hold of Smurf. Bonna Smurf, which is spelled BYNNOR Smurf, which is his in-game name. 2 spots, peoples. 2 spots open. You want to message him and ask him what is the minimum, and then of course you have to figure out if you can do that. I mean, this is what we're looking at. We're going to probably get a 30 or a 40. One of these twos. We're not going to get a 20. No. We're going to get a 30 or 40. Nebulous. So, if you don't want to be, leveling up your Titan end, you're going to be doing this event, and you haven't done it yet, get hold of my leader, Bonnie Smurf. Bonna Smurf. Bunny, no. Bonnier. I can't say it right. I can just spell it out for you. I mean, I can't really. BYNNOR. That's 2 N's, Smurf. I like to call him Papa Smurf. Well, because he's like the dad of the team. He's the Papa Smurf. You know what I'm saying? He's the leader. Papa Smurf to me was always like the leader of the gang. He was the boss man. To me, he was. I know other people probably see it differently. And Razorbach fan says SRU has a spot open too. Really? Well, that's too late for me. I'm already 11K 294 souls in. I'm not willing to, but I think though SRU the which is Souls RS, but Souls War RS, whatever you want to call themselves now, would probably be finish plus minimum. So like you would have to do 26,000 souls, probably another 3, maybe even 5 more on top of that, which would make it 31 at the most souls. Hoo-hoo! I have been there and done that, and that's hoo-hoo! Cuckoo bucks, man. Cuckoo bucks. You know what I did one time is I was in the top rank 1 for a month straight. a month straight, and a lot of the events were finished plus. Whew! Oh boy, it was something else, man. I was empty pockets. I'll tell you that. Empty pockets. We have 2 spots. They have 1. First come, first serve. Right? Am I right? I'm telling you right now, it is. If you're going to be even doing majority of the event, not even finishing, it's way worth joining a top team like us. Why you can, you know. Even if you did, let's say, you could sacrifice, let's say 1,000 souls. Let's say you did 1,000 souls, right? You could say, fuck the 1,000, because I'm only gonna get like a level 1 or something in this team, or whatever team you're in, and just jump over here. You know, anything above 1,000 souls, you would have to redo that, by the way. I wouldn't, it'd be too much. It'd be too much. Maybe 2, maybe, you know. But yeah. Then Rocket Fan says, if you haven't started, look up D-Man GSRU level 46. That's for Souls or Us. Yeah. Yeah, they offered me one time to join them. And then I really was considering for a couple different events. I was. And but because I didn't join right away, they haven't answered back. Yeah, but there's a couple of it. I would like to go up there for a couple of events. I know that some people don't get along, but I say, why can't we all just get along? You know, unless you're somebody like Chance who has been given multiple chances to get along and he refuses. So Chance has been given the chance to get along with probably up to 20 different times, and he still refuses to do it. After a while, you're just like, you know what? No more chances for you. No more chances for you, Chance. Rockman says it's all settled down. Oh, good. I don't know. Like, in a war game, some people hold grudges, you know. You probably know what I'm talking about. Some people don't. But we can't, like, you know... how did that Viking said, we don't wash our dirty clothes out in the open. Yeah, I'm trying to do that way. I know I have in the past washed my clothes out in the dirty open, but yeah. I'm trying to do the positive all the way around, that for setting a good example for others. Other new streamers, other people coming to the event. I mean, coming into the game, and plus also trying to draw in other people. I don't feel that we should hog this good game to all ourselves, you know? Think about this one, if you haven't played the game yet. You have all the big YouTubers have played the game almost since the beginning, and they won't quit. Say we will. We won't quit. I haven't been, since the beginning, but I have been before certain big changes in the game. For example, Prestige. I was there before that. Totally, different style, you know. A lot of things people had to adjust, and I adjusted, and finally people are finally adjusting to that. It was a big change for the older players. Huge, humongous change. I understand it now, I do. But we had to teach people differently. We had to play differently. Oh, man. Almost everything we did, Prestige affected almost every aspect of the game, actually. I figured that out at the beginning, and then I started to figure out how to make Prestige how to get it better and make it better. Yeah. I was there, guys, when forging relics. Get this. You could only forge 4 relics into another one, 4 at a time. And so let's say you had a couple hundred relics laying around. And also don't forget, some of these YouTubers have fought really hard to get better battle drops all the way around in every category of the game. Some events more than others, but so we had like a shitload of 1 stars. Can I say that on YouTube? Shitload? Sorry, a lot of 1 stars. So sometimes that's all we had was nothing but 1 stars and fusing 4 at a time. 4. Do you know how many 1 stars it takes to level up a 4-star? Woohoo! And you're doing 4 at a time, and then you're waiting for the thing to go, and then 4. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn. You're trying to grind an event, and at the same time trying to level up a relic, and 2 hours later, you're finally done with that relic. That's why you see me with the 4 stars. I'm like, what? I got another 4-star from the battle drop from just attacking the land. See, like these 1 stars. See the 1 star right here? That's all we had. That was the majority of what we would get. Oh yeah. And I think though that knowing that you're getting better battle drops for just grinding lands out is definitely something to make you want to grind, you know. I know, I guess some people probably don't believe me though. They're like, no, it's always been that great. Well, if you go and you watch Vintage's videos, he did address the elephant in the room per se, and he made those videos to get us better battle drops. And I didn't think it was going to happen. I didn't think it would actually it did. It happened. For me, it feels like a lifetime ago. Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry, you got him. And then Rocco says they need to change the Titans too. I think they're more time consuming than the relics would be. Well, I felt, and I think though, somebody did do the calculations that the newer the Titans are, the more XP. So I think they're adding XP to the Titans. And it could be because there's more XP available out there now than there was before. So they're trying to bounce, as they say, bounce it out. I mean, think about it. You got the Daily Monument, used to be 1 stars. I think it was nothing but 1 stars in there all the way around. And it was, you could get like a level 10 or a 15, sometimes even a 5. One time I got a couple 3s. I'm talking about level 3 1 star. You know? From the Daily Monument. Yeah. I actually got really bad luck today. Get this, I got 2 2-stars and 1 3. But normally, most people get 3 3s nowadays from the biggest Daily Monument. And you could even get a 4-star now. But when I first started that, you didn't have that, all that XP laying around, you know? So like I said, though, that's what it could be. They could be changing the XP higher because it's easier. Not easy, but easier. It's not like, you know, so easy that you can get it done in about a minute. No. Still takes a lot of battles, thousands of battles, each event. And of course, though, I figured out that if you, let's say you're grinding thousands of battles and finishing an event, on mini lands, the prizes that you would need, you would get less big prizes to level up your Titans and relics. So the best way would do it, but nobody has the time, not even me, is to hit the biggest with the biggest Titans over and over again. You would get the best prizes. So like level 60 Titans, that's all I would do, hit. And I think I figured out too is you wouldn't even need troops. You just need that level 60 Titan. So like don't even fully defend the land. Just put a level 60 Titan on there and you could get better drops. The drop rate for the higher stars and XP bottles and Titans would be better. But it also feels like it's a gamble. But like I said, the gamble to get those higher up is a lot more better attacking a land like this one here, right? So this is level 60 Titan. You would get better relics. Now, once in a blue moon, I'll see like 3 1s and I'll be like, what the? Well, it might be because it's easy for me to beat. Yeah, I'm gonna go back at my VP. Yeah, but I just really wanted people to know about that $100 pack, man. Yeah, I mean, it's not, it's not a bad thing because in the long run, you will be able to get some of that money back. You'll be able to save money down the road. The question is, how long do you have to wait? And then also the other question is for the Ilzor, it's all about the relic. Fuck the other shit. It's all about that relic that never comes in an event. Ever. Not even in 2 years. Never. Ever. It came one time. All those boost soul relics that are 20% came one time when those Titans first came out. In the first year of Dawn Time. After that, never been seen before again until today. So, but like I said, if you're on a limited budget and you're like, okay, I want to get that gym discount, and that's all I can get, so that I can finish all these other events. That's a tough one. And maybe some of you don't believe me, and maybe I don't even believe myself, but then when there's an infiltrator event, I will, of course, pull out the Islam relic and see if it is finally beneficial. And then maybe I'll be eating my money. Be like, you totally did it. You totally got ripped off. But I don't think so. I think that in an infiltrator, all infiltrator event, it's going to pay off. But you know how many times as an infiltrator event there was Loki? Was the last one? I think it was last month, or was it? Yeah, I think it was last month, right? So I'm thinking every 2 months it will probably be into effect. It has to be. I think that it would have to be a fire infiltrator event, though. It can't be just any infiltrator. It has to be a fire one. So, like I said, though, that even narrows it down more. But for this event, if you happen to get Nepolis, you got the biggest booster right there. You're going to be saving the biggest money, Like my boy, the Nepolis show, right? He has Nepolis, right? And he's probably going to do this event to get the brand new Synergy Relic for Nepolis. And he'll be the one saving, he'll be like one of the few people saving the most money. I learned that when I got Everdor, right? I want to get both, but I just can't get the relics and the Titans. It's just too much Divine Gems to do all of it for content on YouTube. But yeah, there's like 5 events altogether that Everdor gave me 1.5 boost, like the Nepolis is doing right now in this event. And there's even times that I pulled relics, and I got higher, and I showed it on stream. I got higher souls because I had the 1.5 boost. And in the long run, Neplis saved me money. Saved me money. And if they continue to do those 1.5 boosts with Neplis and Growth War, down the long run, anybody that finishes this event that gets Neplis will be able to save tons of money. But Neplis would only be on fire events. And of course, though, not every single fire event. So I don't know which category it would be under. Ranger units, or it would be, it probably most likely is just going to be a fire event. And they're like, surprise! Neplis is a 1.5 boost. But you know what would be really cool? If Neplis was always in every single fire event a 1.5 boost. That would be awesome. And then there would be no question about it, right? It would, but that's not how it is right now. But if it was that way, there's no question about it. Neplis 1.5 boost. There's a fire event tomorrow. It's on the calendar. We know it, right? If that was like that, that would be super awesome. People save money left and right, and then we could definitely remind each other that it was worth the money well spent. How do they say it? It was money well spent, But people don't recognize it when they only see it every few events, every 4 months or whatever. Yeah. And I just hope though that I don't have to wait a year to use that relic, man. Oh my goodness, to actually make it beneficial. It's gonna happen, but it could take a whole entire year. Should be like a small print on that pack. This will not give you a bigger boost than Neplis in this event. It's for future event. Should be a warning, like a label on the pack. Warning: this is not for this event. Buy at your own disclosure, or whatever, however you want. Also, side effects or headaches. Yeah. There's always a side effect in the label warning. Come on now. Gotta put that in there. Yeah. Your bank account will look smaller. Warning, your bank account will look smaller. Oh. I think though I got the prestige fire covered. I hope I do. I gotta count, but I'm still behind on the event, so. How far am I behind? I'm supposed to get to 13,000 souls. I'm only that's for today's goal before I go to bed. So I'm only 400 plus 1. Not bad. I think I'm only 1,400 souls away. And a lot of that was from all the Portal Stones. I got 100 Portal Stones from the pack. I got tons of Portal Stones from this event. And get this. I not only was over 400 points in Assault. Hear me out. That's not all. I also walked away with 2 separate Portal Stones. I think one was 100 and one was 150. That would make 250 free Portal Stones from Assault. I was below rank 150 in Assault. Damn, I did good. Yeah. You know what the key factor in that one was? In Assault? Do not fall asleep. Keep working. That was the one. I used to do that. I used to be like, no, you know what? It's Assault. But guess what? if I didn't get that rank, I wouldn't have got the Archmage staff that day. I would have had to wait probably to the end of this event, another 3 days, and I am impatient. I don't like waiting that long when I have the opportunity to do a strategy to keep that rank, you know? And of course I could teach that to you guys. So if you guys watch my Assault streams, you can figure out how to do that too. And then Christian Wood says, I got 2,000 Porter Stones saved. Really? They expire though in like 6 days, right? Or do you have it already collected it? Or do you have it in your treasury room, right? It would be in the treasury room? If it's in the treasury room, it starts at 7 and then starts ticking away, so it's like a little over 6 days. I wish though what it would be, I wish the Porter Stones was like that food stuff. So let's say you get 150, right? It doesn't expire. You put it in your inventory, like all the food and all that gold you get from, Altars of Abundance. You can't keep ones over here. So where it says use, you go over to your inventory. There's like stars. They're like relics, but stars. And it says over here, they'll be over here in this section. But I probably have them in my treasure room and I can put them in my inventory. Now, yeah, and I've thought about that too. See the Porter Stones right here. I thought about, what if I saved these particular Porter Stones, right? And what actually would be more beneficial is keeping the 3-star ones. And then saving up to like 100 or 200. Oh my goodness, that would be awesome in an event to have that many Porter Stones laying around that never expired. I actually just thought half of that, I just made that up. Most of that right there, that strategy, I just made it up. A lot of people will save a few, but I mean, I'm talking about 100 or 200 of them. And the highest stars will give you 9 Porter Stones. 3 stars will give you 9 Porter Stones. Damn, you can get tons of grind out that. And then Christian Wood says collected. Okay, so you basically added it already to your thing. Why haven't you used it? Well, wait, never mind. I know that one because you bought packs and you finished the event already. Yeah, this is what I noticed with some people that buy those relic packs that first day. There's sometimes up to 1,000. I think it's almost 1,000 Porter Stones in the event that they end up having Porter Stones left over, and they end up not using them in like ever. Are you gonna use it? Well, I know. You're gonna use those in Conquest. Oh, did I hit it? Yep. Am I right? Am I right? And let's know you probably sit back and only do like 100 battles. Then you'll... And you said you had how many Porter Stones? If you were to do 1 stones... Wait, you got 2,000. Whoops, I think we froze. I think the game froze. So can you imagine, Christian Woods, if you did the 1 stones, how many prizes you would get? And you were able to do 1 stone ping pong and 2,000 of them. 2,000 battles. Gee, whoo! Your prizes, at the same time, you would, Really? It said, oh, I think I put weight. Whoops, I put weight. What I meant to say was, do that thing. I broke the game, guys. I broke it. He's like, he grinded so much on stream that he broke it. It's not Friday anymore, guys, but I'm still considering this to be Casual Fridays. It's Saturday morning. So, happy Saturday morning. You know what used to be, because I'm old school, you know what used to be on Saturdays? Cartoons. And And even when you're an adult, it's like a stress reliever, you know? It will help you with stress. All this violence and all these action movies and these drama movies and stuff. Just go, just go watch some Dexter cartoon or, what did the kids watch today? What is on a lot today? So we have, I do a lot of comedy cartoons like SpongeBob SquarePants, stuff like that. Or Fairy Godparents. Dexter can be funny too. He's serious, his sister's like funny. I remember before the what do you call it? Christian Wood says event is done. Yeah. That's what I was saying. You have 2,000 Portal Stones because you bought the packs, and the event is done. And but like I said, how many of those Portal Stones are you planning to use? What's your goal to use those? How many of them in Conquest? And are you going to do 1 stone trades, or are you going to do 3? Are you going to grind 3 stone lands? For me, though, I'm going to try to find a 1 stone person, and I'll probably use up all my gold to, add to the collection. Hopefully, though, we don't have people playing dirty and trying to stop others. There is that strategy. There is a strategy, though, that if you were the biggest and baddest dogs in the yard, you could start deleting one, and it's happened a few times. People tried that in Legends. So get this, you find all the 1 stones and you get them, you delete them, or you put defense on them. And the reason people do that, you know why? It's about event ranking rewards. It's a solo event. So they don't want you to get those, because 1 stone is better than 3 stones, and you can actually finish the event faster and easier that way and get better rank than them. And most likely those people that do that type deal are the ones that finish the event with cuckoo bucks. And they don't want anybody else to try to take their rank from them. I've learned this in other games. Like people, they delete the competition. But in this game, that's not normal. We normally don't play that way, but it's happening a lot. People just don't give a shit anymore. And it ends up being all-out wars against almost everybody against everybody. Yeah. Forgot who it was. It was when I was in Zen Giants. That happened to Zen Giants. They were alone with no alliances. And they fought 4 teams. 4 big and Legends. Not only did they go to war, but we were ranked 3 that season. Ranked 3. Fighting against 4 other teams that were just playing dirty in not in every single way. They did play dirty, but not. I've seen worse now. So now I could say that they weren't, being the dirtiest. Oh. But yeah, they were bad. 4 teams against 1. And then it was, I remember though in the stream chat, somebody's like, Godin actually was doing a video, and he mentioned he saw it. He saw the war going on, and he was impressed. And they were like, well, I'm happy that Godin finally gave us recognition for doing our hard work. Yeah, that shit ain't easy, man, being top 1, 2, 3 in the biggest Legends of all. And being a top 100 in souls every single event. You have to spend a lot of money. You got to be very active. Some people don't grind. Get this. There's some people on there, they crack me up. Oh, I'm going to spend all this money to finish the event, so that way I don't have to be on all day, and I don't have to to do lots of battles. And I'm like, yeah, but you have to get that VP. Finish the event, but you didn't finish your VP. And then 3 hours later, guess who's still on the game? The same person that said that they were the reason they spent all this money, right, was so they didn't have to keep playing the game for hours on end. And they end up, ooh, look what I found. Oh, jackpot. I found VPPP. And I ran out of Portal Stones finally. And I would need, I want to say 1,500 Portal Stones. Wait. Yeah, I think though I would need. But I'm just going to do 100. I'm going to do 100. Use that up, 100, and then I'm going to get another 100 Portal Stones, and then I'll probably just do refreshing 30 at once. No, it'd be 30, and then another half. Yeah. Yeah, Christian Woods, you know. You've been up there in the big... Yeah, so I think... Was it you, Christian Woods, you said you want to go to Masters? You don't want to go to the lower leagues. You want to go to Masters. And you want to chill on VP, but you want to finish the events. And do I got that correct? I don't know, though, if it would be... What you could do, though, here we go. You could go over there, finish the event, and if anybody starts something, they still land. Just let them have it. You know, just let them have the land. Even if they strip you, just don't go to war, because then you still just chill. Just chill, you know. I've done that to a few people, and they got mad about it. Like, son of a gun, how dare you not fight me? Take up your sword and fight me, damn it. You know who you are. Whoa, this was a big map. You see that? They got that far, then they ain't done because of the poison spell thing. See these warrior souls? This is one of the reasons why I like grinding, is because I need to get tons of those. Tons. I do have some 4 stars here. See, I have some saved up now. I have 1, 2, 3. I have 3 4 stars, and I got some 3s. But that still wouldn't be enough. But the other thing I could do is fusion food, which is Titans. Titans into Nepolis, and then use those. Hopefully it's enough. And you would think, though, that getting a level 30 or 40 would... But you still need tons, because you got the bigger upper half of the Titan to do. If Dawn Titans would let me level up the Titan to level 40, and then you fill in the rest for me, that would be awesome. I would have to do less XP and fusion wise, and yeah. And then get this. Not only do I have to do Nepolis, wait, no, I don't need to do Growthor. I don't know why I kept thinking to myself, I need to. No, I have him, so. Okay, so I get a break. I'll get a break during that event. I'll be able to grind and save for the next Titan to level up. Finally. So what do we have? I have 2 events back to back. I gotta level up with Titan all the way. A lot of work. And like I said, today I'm in the mood now. I just didn't feel like grinding. I don't know why. I know why, because I had this shot. And it has medicine in it that, does stuff like that too. I'm going to also do on Facebook, guys. I want to do this video. I'm thinking I'm going to probably do it tomorrow. After lots of coffee. It's one of them fake, arm things. You make a magnet stick to your arm. Oh, wait, no. I got to get the magnet. I was actually just going to do, like, make something stick to my arm, like a pen or an eraser or something. I forgot. You have to get a magnet. That's what the kids are doing these days. So this is what I'm going to do, okay? I'm going to get some glue. And I'm going to be like, why does these magnets stick to your arm where the shot was? There's nanobites in there. And then I'm going to pull the glue out. I'm going to rub the glue on my arm where the shot was. And then I'm going to stick the magnet there. And then I'm going to pretend like I'm having a hard time taking off because it's stuck. And then I'm going to pretend like you never saw me use the glue. It's a nice joke. Because I started thinking to myself, these people are doing this crap. Aren't they just using glue? Duh. You really thought that stuck to their arm? Are you serious right now? Wow. I have to, man. I have to. Why it's fresh? Why it's fresh. I was gonna do it today, but I just wasn't in the right mindset to do it for some reason. Hopefully tomorrow I can get it done. Now I gotta go get a magnet. Oh man. I had totally forgot about the magnet part. I was just gonna make something stick to my arm. You guys get, and it's gonna be McFly Todd on Facebook. I'll do it live. Oh yeah. It's gonna be so hilarious. I can even do this, like, because you know how your arm hurts after a shot? Any shot you get, your arm's gonna hurt. If you do it in the arm. Sometimes they do it in the butt. Oh yeah. So I'm gonna stick it on there, and then I'm gonna do this. Ow! Oh my god, because the magnet touched my arm, it hurts so bad. Oh, I can't take pain. Yeah. I'm gonna exaggerate. It's gonna be good comedy, guys. It's gonna be good. Oh yeah. And then I'm gonna say at the end of the video, it's dedicated to the person that went into court. She went into court and she made it stick to her arm, but she tried to make it stick to the side of her cheek, right? I think it was a key. So she tried to get the key stick to the side of her cheek, but it wouldn't stick. But she kept putting it on there, and then she acted like it stuck. Like, oh, why does it do that? Tell me why, Judge. And I was just like cracking up. It was either side of her cheek, it was like around her neck area. She was trying to make it stick, but she didn't put glue or anything. You don't even need to put glue. You can go ahead and get yourself those glazed donuts all over your hands, something sticky on your hands, and then just stick it on your arm wherever you're trying to make it. My brother used to be a magician. Actually it was my brother, my friend. He was like a brother to me. But yeah. I forgot that's how you do it. He would tell you the name of your card, right? So he would do a magic trick. He would make it the card, you pull the card out of the deck and you look at it, and he would tell you what card you pulled by putting it on his forehead and making it stick there. I just remember how he did it. He would lick the card before you pulled it. So it's like, oh yeah, this is the one. This is it. Also, there's another trick though you do is when you put the card back in, you don't put it all the way, so it has a little notch in the deck, so everything else is even, but that one card tiny sticks out, but you don't notice, but the magician does. And that's how I used to, and I did a couple of tricks like that myself. He used to have his own show on Facebook? No. I forgot. I think it was on YouTube when he was younger. And I haven't seen him in forever, so I can't remember what he said, but I think though you have to go to Google and search it, and it would show up. Real magician type, you know. I mean, they're not real magic, but you know what I'm saying. His own little show thing, not very popular though. Then Razor Fan says, "How about the lady that sued the Gorilla Glue maker because she put it in her hair and couldn't get it out?" Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking of doing a Gorilla Glue. Only I spent so much money on this pack, I can't go afford it because it's. But Gorilla Glue was so far out there and so crazy that SNL did a clip about it. I didn't even know, about it until SNL, and I'm like, why are they doing this? But it was hilarious though. Yeah, then the one guy did it. The one guy in SNL, he did his whole hair with. He's like, oh, I forgot it was glue. He's like, I thought this was hair gel. It's greasy. It's hair gel, right? And he's like, no, I can't get my hair undone from it's a mohawk. Oh yeah. Man, I used to work at Walmart, and I have seen it all. And at first, though, I thought it was a few crazies here and there that just, no, these people, when they do this, they believe it. They believe it. They believe that they should get their Gorilla Glue money back. Because they didn't think that the Gorilla Glue would actually stick that long. They didn't think that it would actually work. It's glue, man. It's glue, okay? It's going to stick wherever you use it, so be careful where you stick it. That could be a commercial right there. I just got a slogan for commercial. Be careful where you stick it because it's glue. Yeah. No, but I worked at Walmart, and I thought maybe it was a random thing, but no. We just recently found out that they act normal, and then once in a blue moon, they show their crazy side. These people, and they're not. Some of them, you can't tell, but you have to start asking them the right questions, and then you can figure out. Fucking nuts. They're nuts. They have some of them have high-end jobs, and they don't seem to be crazy until you start you seeing them, like, let's say, suing Gorilla Glue, you know. So the lady that probably did it, she probably works at a customer service place, and people never thought she would go off the hinges about, ooh, I can't believe it works so well, I'm going to sue you for it. I didn't think it would stick this long. Oh man. Yeah, so don't forget to watch me on Facebook tomorrow for that. I also have a lottery ticket I'm going to do. It's a small one. It's not anything big. Those ones, the lottery tickets though, I usually do that every month on Facebook streams. But I haven't been doing it for a couple months. I'm just not into it. But I'm gonna do. I've got one ready. And each one is like a certain monthly event. So there's like the Irish one for the Irish holidays. You know. This month would be more LGBTQ, but it's not really LGBTQ. But it's could be, you know what I'm saying? But it's not really centered, and you don't really know. But it could be for some. Yeah, this is Pride Month, peoples. Yeah. Not really just Pride. I mean, it's for every LGBT person, which is not just Pride. It's more than that, you know. Yeah. I mean, if you ever noticed, let's say you're in Prime Video, you'll notice it. Yeah. Kind of like Black History Month, right? You'll see movies dedicated to that month. This is what it says as well. A very colorful month too. Oh yeah. Then there's even a month I think dedicated to Martin Luther King, one of the people that fought for our freedom. Our rights, actually. It's more rights, it's not just free. It's kind of different than fighting a war to keep you free, you know? In his own way, he was fighting a war. His own way. Yeah, when I went to Las Vegas, get this, Martin Luther King Street is what we call the ghetto. I know, I couldn't believe it. I was like, are you kidding me? This is supposed to be one of the greatest streets. What they did is, they actually literally planned it. They put all these homeless shelters along it so that you see nothing but bums and, basically homeless people all up and down it all day. And they purposely schedule. So what they do is they kick them out at 6 in the morning, and then they bring them back in around 6 or 8, you know? So they have to stay out of the shelter. They can come back for, you know, food, but they're always outside, up and down the street, and you even have, like, drug dealers going in between, like, kind of like the homeless drug dealers. Like, I'm gangster, but I, you know, sleep underneath the bridge type deal. So I was like, are you serious? This is a great street. What happened? Yeah, they're just mean over there. That's why. They're mean people. They planned it all. Like, you build a building over there, that type of building on that street, you know it's going to happen, you know? You know what's going to come. Oh, I got to the next one. We're almost there to my goal. My goal is 13,000. Oh, I got another 100 divine gems. Almost to 3. I don't think I'll reach 1,000 divine gems at the end of this event, but it's definitely, you have to keep adding. That's what it is, you know. You can't just be like, oh, I'm only going to pick and choose. I mean, you can wait forever. You can wait forever. You would wait forever. I can't do that. I'm a YouTuber. I got to showcase some of these relics and maybe a Titan or two. I have learned from experience, though, if the DOT community hates that Divine Titan, it's not going to be worth my time to showcase it, you know? Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm not going through that shit again. Uh-oh. It would have to be something like copying spells and troops, something that Everdor can't do. Like, would have to be super fun beyond that, you know. It probably also copy troops as well, but other things that I can't even think of, I can't even fathom. And then, like, everybody else hates it, but I would be like, what? This shit's so fun. I love doing that. I love copying your troops and then sending them out to kill you. I love it. I can, you know. What about this? Oh, I got an idea. What if the devs made a Titan that copied the shades on Odin and it only came in the Divine Shrine? Sorry, Loki. On Loki. Yeah. So it copies the shades, right? And so, like, you would fight Loki without Loki, and you would get all the shades when they popped up. So your shades would be fighting those shades. That'd be super cool. I just thought of that just now. Just made it up like every single day. I just made that up. What do you guys think, huh? Does anybody think that would be cool to copy the shades of Loki? That would probably be, that would mean that Loki wouldn't be able to beat that Titan on defense, because, you know, Loki would have to fight the shades as well, and possibly with a good build lose. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe though, maybe Loki could beat his own shades. That would be something, of course, to explore. You know, something for testing. I mean, now that I think about it, it's like, wait a second. I'm sure somebody could pull it off. Somebody would be like, oh, I figured how to do it. Oh yeah. Yeah. And that person would be called on YouTube The Loki Show. No, I'm kidding. The Loki Show. That actually, though, because of Disney Plus and all the Avengers stuff, this would be the time to make a YouTube channel called The Loki Show. This would be the time. If I didn't have this name already, that would be cool. That would be one of the ones. You can't just do Loki because it's already taken. You have to be The Loki Show or DOT Loki. I mean, something in that category, you know? Because it depends, though, that could also be taken. The Loki Show could be taken from a different game. Because it is a very popular name. But, yeah. For Dawn of Titans, that would be awesome YouTube channel. The Loki Show. And it would all be about Loki. You know, actually, think about it, though. If you showed every single content of Loki, the old one and the new one, and then you started, and then with the new Loki, right, in that channel, to make multiple content, you start with Prestige 1, start making videos, and then you go to Prestige 2, making videos, and so forth and so forth, you know. Me, I would probably mess it all up and just skip all the way to 10. And be like, I can only do 5 videos. There's nothing else left to do. But yeah, you could make more content if you were able to beat higher prestige with lower, which you probably can, with lower prestige. And then you do all the Titan verses, and you're done with that. Then you move on to the next prestige, you do all the Titan verses, and then move on to the next one. And then we would just be able to, the channel every day would be a new video popping up, boing. You're like, oh my god, I can't wait to see what happens when it gets to Prestige 5. And then there's 5, and then the 6 comes along. You're like, what? It's getting better. Ugh. Oh, hold on a second, guys. We have to get some coffee over here. Just down the whole cupboard. Oh, another 2-star relic. I don't like the 2 stars. I really don't. But I do know that I'll need every single one right now. No, I'm serious. I mean, watch my stream though, the Neplis, because when I stream Neplis, what I'm thinking though is going to happen, because I haven't been able to save for a while, you know, is I won't be able to get Neplis done on the first day, on that first stream. I'll probably have to do a second stream. You know? And then, like I said, though, the last day when I get Neplis, what I'll probably do is, because she's a 1.5 boost, once I get her, not going to level her up, but maybe to a 10 or something. But I wouldn't use the XP bottles. I would probably use the Prestige Titans. Sorry, the Fusing Titans, like the 2 stars. And I would just hit all these like ping pong lands like this right here. Unless she can do ping pong lands at a lower level, at like 1 or 5. Because she has the highest boost in this event. So you would have that's how I'm going to do it. And I'll save some money. I'll save some gems. You know, I'll save some money. So what it is, this is what you do. You go to, I said this in the blog or something like that. That's what you do. You do whatever you do to get all the way up to the Millstone reward prize is 22,000 out of 26. right? And then however you're going to finish your grinding, your pulling relics, switch the Titan to this one. Make sure that you have a way to win against ping pong, or even you can attack at mini lands. You can even find somebody with active mini lands and use Neplis from 22,000 souls all the way up to 26. You don't even, let's say you're getting a bigger ranking reward, right? You don't even need at that point to level her up. You just need to get those points with her. And most likely, though, some of you are probably going to go, yeah, it's going to be mini lands for me. But trust me, though, one more than what the one I'm playing with right now may not seem like a lot. But when you add it all up, it does make a difference. I know this because I have played with 1.5 boost before. And I did do the math. And I did show it on stream. Well, yes, it is worth it. And at first people thought, oh no, the 1.5 boosts Titans, which were never before these two Divine Titans. Never ever. This is the only two Titans that ever do it. There's relics that will do it, but not Titans, you know. There's relics you could put on a Titan, and it will do it in certain events. You know, there's like 5, what is there, 4 or 5 relics that do it? Yeah. But these are the only two Titans that have ever done 1.5 boost. And at first, people didn't understand it. They're like, oh no, it's only going to be one time. Yeah. And then I was the one that said, but what if? What if you were to get a Divine Titan and more than once, even 5 or 6 times, it pays off because of the 1.5 boost? Sure enough, it happened. So like I said, in this game, never say never. Say, oh no, you know what, they're not gonna make a new troop. No, and then they make a new troop. Oh no, they're not gonna put another Divine Titan. They put another Divine Titan. Oh, they're not gonna put another Divine Relic. Then they put another Divine Relic. They're not going to make a new relic, and then boom, then they do make a new relic. They're not going to rescale this Titan, and then they rescale this Titan. Never say never. It's kind of like, though, I was the one that was saying it's not going to happen. They're not going to put these Divine Titans out for everybody to grab, especially since they're 1.5 boost, you know, and no other Titan is, and they're Divine Titans. A lot of divine gems to get them. I was the one that was mostly saying never, never. And guess what? They put them out. So once again, I don't think I have to learn from my own words. Never say never. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I say never, and I gotta try to come back to the stream and listen to myself. He says never, never. Never say never. Okay. You're right. Like, it's the other one is, some people go, oh, this Titan can never beat this Titan. Well, guess what? It probably will. And some people said Neplis could never beat Menevere. And guess what? It did. She did beat, so. Never say never. There's even a couple things that, for the longest time, never happened in Dawn Titans. Guess what? Down the road, it eventually happened. So, like, what about this one? Here's one. What if they added on top of the Synergy Relic? So let's say a 4-star gives a Synergy Relic, right? But They would add a prestige to it. Woohoo! It would be something like you would have to get a double of the same Titan. Double of the same relic. And then instead of forging, it would be like in the style of forging, only it would be prestiging. So there would be, each relic would have a certain level, and each level you added onto that relic would make it even stronger. So what you would have to do is you would have to max the relic out first, and then prestige it. But I think though they probably thought of that, but decided to go with a synergy already guaranteed, than doing it that way. Because I think though someone said that, and that's why they started doing synergy, because someone gave them the idea to do so. What they did is they just took the idea of the prestiging and decided to make the extra skill already available once you max the relic out. Because it would just be too much of a change. People couldn't, even synergy, changing the new synergy thing going on, it was very hard for people to get. But we just have to roll with it and utilize it. Don't waste it, I'm almost there. I don't think that I'm going to keep streaming all the way. Oh, another 4-star relic. Nice. See, the Fear Tomb, I probably have that, so it's going to be fused into one of these relics here. I do have that one relic already I got to start working on. The one from this event. I have to get it done before the event's over. That's just what I do, Pretty soon, though, it's going to be... I'll have all of them done. All of them, and then I'll have doubles, and I'll have triplets. 2 years later, he will have all of it done. 2 years later. It's going to happen. It might be forever, though, but it's going to happen eventually. I'm happy now that I got all the good ones leveled up. Oh yeah, I got all the good Titans leveled up. That's good. Took forever for that to happen, though. Oh yeah. Oh man, this guy got there before me. See what I'm saying is these PP lands, you finally find one and someone else is finding it too. That's how. I was gonna say I thought this guy might have all of it too, but no, he don't. There's one guy in the server. His name is, hold on. His name is, guess what? COVID. We were just attacking him a while ago. I should attack him with the name, and then he would look up. It would get this. I would change my name to the antivirus, or it would be the vaccine or something. And then on the battle log, he would see that. He would see the name vaccine or antivirus. The cure, or even if I said the cure, yeah. And then he would look at his battle log and he would see that, and he would be like, "Oh, this guy gets me." That'd be so funny. I had one guy attack me one time, and he named himself the Fly Swatter. Yeah, but his fly swatting skills was not that good, I tell you. No. So yeah, so like I said, in this server though, it's like I really don't like these mini lands, but gotta get them points in, Unfortunately, I do. Oh yeah, don't forget guys about the gym deal, okay? So the gym deal, which is going on for the whole entire event, is something that a lot of us wait for. We don't buy, Well, actually it's on this side, right? It's over here. No? Is it already gone? Oh man, I want to do a video about that. So what it is, the gym deal is actually the first. It's in the first day, 24 hours of the event, and I think that it actually starts the countdown once you log in. You have to, of course, refresh, make sure that the game is live for you. I've noticed that too. So normally it's, let's say it's $99. Normally it's 60,000 divine. It's 60 red gems. But with the gym deal, for the same amount, it's 72 red gems, giving you 12k more than normal. So 12k for some people is a lot. That's a lot. I can accomplish another event sometimes with that, a small event, small souls. I can maybe even do half. Let's say half of this event I could probably do with 12k. So yeah, so I can do a lot with 12k. I think I waited a week and a half to get that gym deal, man. Oh yeah. Paid off, it did. It's worth the wait. I was surprised I was able to actually finish the events, which with chump change, with just a tiny bit of gems, and then finally I was able to get the big gym deal. Yeah. Well, it is 2:26 in the morning. We're gonna do this battle over here. And what's tomorrow? Tomorrow's the third day of the event. Yeah. Well, I could probably do a regular stream tomorrow. What time though tomorrow? I mean, probably around the same time, maybe. Probably around the same time. A regular stream tomorrow, maybe. Hopefully, I'm gonna, and then I'm gonna do that Facebook stream too. It'll be so funny. Oh yeah. You're like, look, it stuck to my arm. Yeah. 32 minutes right there. Yeah. So remind you, we were playing a majority of it with the Archmage staff. Right here, you get 8,000 divine gems to get this bad boy. Oh yeah. I get this with the Archmage staff. I thought people were exaggerating, but once again, never say never. People were not exaggerating. No, they said it's super good. It is super good. Especially when it's Psi Energy to one of you get the Psi Energy as well. 2 times relic attack and spell damage. So you can get up to 200% spell damage. Oh yeah. With the Archmages. So I liked everybody for watching. Please subscribe, share with your friends. And like always, guys, I will see you on the battlefield. On the battlefield.